y'all doing today? Bunny, I read 70 bucks, no more 69. What the fuck? Why? Why would you do that? Also, thank you for the 10 stream streak, Ash. Oh, the carrots. Thank you for the carrots. Did I not mix it up? Uh-oh. No, it's on. No! I broke it again. Oh no. Here, let me just remove my glasses for you. I broke it again. Hold on. Let me try to close it and open it. I tried to open it too many times. Please wait while Mix It Up saves your settings. What do you mean save my settings? What settings are you saving? I didn't do anything. I'm so confused. What did I do? Skip. Maybe it's because I haven't updated it, but to be fair. I think Mix It Up is just dying because I'm still on 1.17. Yeah, I'm on 1.17 still for the Mix It Up shit. Yeah, I just keep clicking skip update. Alright. Someone bonk me. Hold on, I'll bonk myself. Let's see if that works. Where's the bonk? Bonk. Nope, it's broken. Chat, I did it again. It will not be fixed until next stream. What I need to do now to fix it, I realize, is I need to open up Mix It Up before I even open OBS. For some reason, it likes it when I do that a lot better than whatever the fuck I'm doing now. But if I close out OBS, stream kinda dies. And, yeah, wires eating. Yeah, why are you eating my wires? Hey, Bunny, gonna pop in on tablet. Just wanted to pop in and say that I'll be lurking because I'm messing with character data bots. Alright, I have fun lurking. Have a goodeth of time. Times of goodeth. Yeah. I have a funny painting now for my Minecraft. You gotta give me the texture and I'll upload it without looking at it, Rat. I have so many things planned though for Saturday's stream. I'm debating on if I want to make it a subathon though. But the thing is, I don't really have goals. I just want to do every 5 subs like a punishment wheel happens. And every person that gives a sub, it like gets a name on a sign. Like we put you somewhere in the server. Hairless gold. What, go bald? I'm not shaving my head. I need a haircut, but goddamn, I don't need a haircut that bad. Hey, Goober, how's it going? Hi, Rain, how you doing? Welcome in. Hi. Oh, Rain, we're opening up I'm opening up a Minecraft server on Saturday. Finally got my computer back. Let's go. What was wrong with it? What'd you do? Did you pee on it? You should like not pee on it. Also listening to Lolia's cover of Rolling Girl. Rolling Girl's really good. I like Ash's version. I don't know. I like Ash and then Razzie. Razzie does a good one. For the hard drive was fried on it. How the fuck did you do that? Oh, jeez. I want to join the server. Well, you'll get the fucking IP when it opens on Saturday. Right. I don't know how to set it to whitelist. I figured it out at one point and then I forgot it. So I'm just gonna keep the IP to myself. For the server. And then during open launch day, I'll put it in chat and I'll also put it in the Discord. And yeah, we'll have good times. Lots of building. I want to experience the Nether. Like, truly experience the Nether. Get obsidian and stuff. We're going full mining. I'm not a huge miner on Minecraft. I usually just build. I'm the guy that picks up all the pretty flowers. I like the pretty flowers, and they added more flowers. They added more flowers, and that new biome has even more flowers. They have pretty flowers that only bloom at night, which is so cool. The Nether, yeah, I've never been to the Nether. Like, I've entered it. I've entered the Nether, but I never explored it. So I've never been to like these bastions or whatnot. I think the only time I went to one was in Matcha's Nether stream, but I had no fucking idea what the hell to do with it, or like what even it was. It was just a giant cube. But I never like got blaze rods or anything like that, so I want to experience that. I want to kidnap a ghast and make it my pet. Apparently there's like babies now. I wish we could join the Minecraft server on the Switch without Nintendo Switch Online, but we can't. Well, it's Java, so Bedrock won't work for the server, sadly. You have to have it on PC. The only reason for that is because I want to mod it eventually, and add text and resource packs and texture packs, just to like make it a little more creative. I don't know. I do be the miner friend that died and mainly skeletons because they're the I hate mobs. The mobs in the game suck. I think in hard mode they do way too much damage. Dossie! Hi Dossie! Welcome to my stream! We're gonna play a game about coming on dead bodies. Please send help. 3 streak, let's go, yeah! Poor Ash. Ash used to have the biggest stream streak, and we destroyed it. We're gonna what? Don't mind it. Hey, you didn't hear anything. You didn't hear anything. Okay? I only play in hard mode and skeletons love me. I hate them. I've never played hard mode. I think I would die too much of fall damage. I think in Matcha's Nether stream alone, I died like 12 times to fall damage. All because I was lost. Thank you for the drink. I have a McDonald's Sprite. And it's got the Minecraft McDonald's Happy Meal logo on it. I'm drinking Minecraft. I'm trying to make slurping noises. Why can I not slurp the noise? The fuck? Alright. Normal Sprout it is. There's so much shit on my desk. Okay. Move you here. You go there. You go here. You go here. In formation. Come on, phone. Come on, Sprite. Get in formation. Crispy Sprite. It's so crispy. The bot doesn't work. None of my shit works. It's broken. I broke it. Yeah, you can't bully me, chat. You can't make me bald. I'll do the command still, but like you can't make me bald. You're the one that gifted me my son buddy's birthday stream, right? If so, thank you for that. Because I thank you. Yes, yeah, I think it was Dossie. Yeah. Kya? I don't know. I gifted some, but I don't remember. That's fair. If it doesn't get accepted, I will send file in server or in DMs if you want. I'm trying to upload my painting to Modrith. Oh, yeah, do it to CurseForge. Because I get added in CurseForge. Oh, my nose, hold on. I gotta do a big sniff. And my fucking allergies are acting the fuck up. But yeah, no, today, chat, we're not playing Minecraft today, though. We're playing Corpse Factory. Because, I am way too addicted to this guy. Thank you for the good sponging time. Thank you for gifting 2 subs. Oh, to Glosser and Ichi. Thank you. Thank you. I'm now gonna eat your soul. You're gonna get your own little wall now, Dossie. You and Ash will go to the smelly smeller wall, where the smelly buns go. You filthy pest. You filthy creature. Oh shit, Ichi got one. Yeah, Ichi got one. Yee! Kiss wall. No! Stop kissing the wall. If I put all my fucking footprints on that wall, would you still kiss it, huh? Would you lick it off? No, you wouldn't. Stop trying to kiss my goddamn walls, you cretins. I wish Norikoy and Aoi get to- They're not! They're fucking not, and I hate it. Oh my god, it makes me so mad that the fucking creators of this beautiful goddamn game called Corpse Factory, the main character Noriko, so for those that haven't been here, hi, main character's name is Noriko. She made this website called Dead Girl. Dead Girl kills people by sending them photos of themselves after they died. But in reality, it's just a ploy tactic to get them to dead themselves. But Noriko is in love with her best friend, Aoi, who we didn't know that she loved her until like midway through Act 1. And also, we learned that she apparently confessed. She confessed to this lady without us knowing. We didn't get to fucking know. What the fuck? That's so mean. That's so mean, chat. This game is mean to us, and I love it. But god damn it. I hope we at least get with Kojiro if we don't get with Aoi. I don't care if it's manipulation, alright? I love my silly homeless man. We love them when they're homeless, okay, chat? I gotta go back to worky work. Have a good stream. Have fun at work! Thank you for the non-existent head pass. Happa. Quick chat, look up Noriko X Aoi fan art and send it to the media channel. I don't think this game got fan art. I don't know. Please don't send porn. That's all I ask. Don't send porn. Send anything else. Anything else is nice. Alright. I almost clicked new game. I was going to scream. Continue. File 7. We're in the shower. I should probably get to the gaming screen, shouldn't I? I'm dying. I'm dying, chat. Who uploaded my picture to Dead Girl? God damn. Look at that sinister Jackie. I don't like that after I said don't send porn. That's a little suspicious. That's a little suspicious, not gonna lie. I'm looking at the clues here. The clues ain't adding up. Have fun lurking! Alright. Last time we played this, our victim didn't die. We were pissed off that the twin didn't die, to the point where we had a manic episode. But now, we got 2 more victims to redeem ourselves with. And we've learned that we have an access to an unlimited supply of dead bodies. Because Kujo? I literally just said his name perfectly. Kojiro. Because Kojiro, it works at a morgue. And if we tell Kojiro who we are, we get an endless supply of corpses. Bunny will never know if I do or don't. Do or what? What? Do or do what? Send porn? I don't want that. Don't do that. That's not nice. The sinister, just sinister Jackie lurking around. It freaks me out. No, get it out of here. That's haunting. I'm gonna every time. Now that I go to bed. Yes, I'm gonna. I don't haunt you. The sleeping noise, nightmare. I'm gonna get fucking nightmares of that thing. Off I go, almost time to clock out. I'll be back. Have fun at work. Don't die. No! Get out of here. Get! I'm gonna get a spray bottle. Oh god. Hold on, I gotta clear my nose one more fucking time. Jesus Christ. I've become one with mucus. I am the mucus. That's why my mouth and my ears are green. It's actually just mucus. I am the embodiment of an enema. Is that of an enigma? An anema? An enebo? Yes. I don't know. Let's get right into the game. Oh my god. Steam and suds fill my vision. As a pleasant fucking mic is in my way, pleasant torrent of hot water sprays across my body. I wish I had hot water because my fucking shower is cold as shit. I tried to take a shower before stream chat. It's ice fucking cold. I want my lava shower. I want to become one with the lava chicken. The tiles on the shower wall are polished to a pearly sheen, so much so that I can see my own hulking and beautifully ugly reflection in them. Beautifully ugly reflection. Okay. The shadow in the reflection has dark, matted hair in her eyes. I don't know if she can see me like I can see her. I wipe my hair from my eyes and stare into space, trying to shake the abstract thoughts from my mind. Jesus Christ! Your phone is so loud! It isn't until my phone springs to life from the bathroom countertop that my thoughts return to the present. I startle at the noise. What? I peer through the shower's glass door, but it's impossible to make out the name flashing on the phone screen, thanks to the steam that has fogged up the glass. Aoi is the only person who regularly calls me, so it could be her ringing. Or it could be a spam caller, trying to sell me something I really don't need. But I may just cave in and buy it anyway, because it's a nice feeling that someone thought to call me. I open the shower door and tiptoe out, my wet and dripping body causing pools of water to form on the bathroom floor. A deft hand snatches up my phone and I clutch it to my chest as I retreat back into the shower. How waterproof is your phone? That you're hugging your... Like, picture this, chat. She's hugging her phone to her chest as she goes back into water. I think if your phone is waterproof still, it would die. It would die from the sheer heat of the water. I don't know. My resource pack is under review. I just checked. Yay! My phone is a fairly new model, so it's conveniently waterproof. Okay. But how waterproof? Some waterproof isn't actually waterproof. You never know. I take advantage of this feature on occasion. I just like to have it in the shower, completely submerged in water. I put my phone in a Ziploc baggie because I want to hear my music in the shower as best I can. I just act like a normal person. I put my phone on the goddamn toilet, like the fucking toilet top, and I play music from there. And then when I need to change my music, I dry my hands and change my music and just have my phone full blast because my phone's loud as shit. The fucking, what is it? I think it's the Samsung 22 Plus something, blah, 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 is a long name for a Samsung. It's not the two phone one, it's just the single phone. But it has like a stylus built into it. Is loud. Is loud as shit. And it's still loud after all these fucking years. It's nice to be able to submerge myself in water and browse the web to truly escape my own thoughts. Heavy droplets smack against the phone and dribble down, but my eyes ignore them as I scan the screen. The incoming call is a voice chat request from noise user Koji. Kojiro is calling me. My man, he knows the perfect time to call. I put my phone not in the bathroom because Voxo was trying to push it out. That's fair. Okay. No. I gotta sneeze, but it won't sneeze. No. Now my nose burns. I'm gonna scream lowercasingly. I put my phone on the bathroom because Voxo was trying to push it out. Yeah, no, Ranger will knock mine off if I'm on a phone call. Like, if I'm calling Jerry while in the shower, Ranger fucking hates him. Well, not really. He'll, like, curl up by my foot if, like, I'm not in the bathroom on the phone. But if I'm in the bathroom, like, on the phone with him, he will do anything in his willpower to smack that phone down. And completely murder it. And Al will try to eat it. Kojiro is calling me? I answer the call.
Noriko?
Hey.
Hi. Good time?
Not really, I'm in the shower, dude.
Sure.
Okay, I guess it is a good time.
Bad. Wanted to tell you something. I saw a post on... This call has static.
Sorry, it's just the shower running.
Oh, in the shower?
Yeah?
Huh. Okay. Well...
He's acting more nervous now, like, well, okay, shower,
Sorry. Awkward now.
No. Poor Kojiro.
Really, it's fine. What did you want to tell me?
Okay. Saw a new post on Noise Chan today. Posted this afternoon. Might interest you.
The message board Noise Channel is often affectionately referred to as Noise Chan by certain frequent users. I'm not really surprised that Kojiro is the type to call it that.
What was the post about?
Well, someone wrote this. I quote, "Hey, so today I got a strange gore photo from a number I don't have in my contacts." Continuing, "Not sure what the deal is. It was gross though. Wondering if any hackers can trace the number or something?" End quote. Thoughts?
A strange gore photo from a number I don't have in my
Sounds
contacts.
like Corpse Girl has struck again.
Right? Thought the same thing.
I wonder who wrote the post. Kojiro mentioned the post was written today, and the original poster wrote that they received a photo today. That means it can only be one of the two people, either of my latest victims. The carbon copy businessman, or the attractive, semi-famous singer, idol, actor, whatever woman.
So, who wrote this post anyway?
Don't know. Anonymous.
Damn. Well, that's fair. Like, if you got somebody, like, sending you gore photos, you might as well be anonymous and be like, hey, like, someone sent a gore photo of me, but, like, I don't want to say who I am because, like, what if this person's, like, finding me through this? Of course, it was a stupid question. No one would attach their name to such a strange
Was hoping
post.
you could tell me.
How would I know?
Well, you're Corpse Girl, right?
See? He's not an idiot! How many times does he have to... Okay, how many times does this dude need to ask, "You're Corpse Girl, right? You're Corpse Girl, right? I know you're Corpse Girl! Just admit it!" He's literally just saying, hey, I know it's you. They literally cannot be anyone else but you! All the clues are leading back to you, Noriko. It's you, you dumb bitch. Like, come on. And this again? Kojiro just doesn't let it slide. Because he's not a fucking idiot. Why does he suspect me now? What did I do this
It's
time?
okay. We can discuss later. Oh yeah, the original post has a reply.
It does?
I'll read it too. Quote, "You got this too? Was the gore photo a picture of yourself? I'm worried. Received a similar pic from the same number. Continuing, thinking about contacting the police. Not sure if I'm overreacting."
Oh, this is why Kojiro's, like, being more insistent on it now. He doesn't want Noriko to get caught by the police.
End quote.
So the first post received a reply. Interesting. Very interesting. Both posters talked about receiving a photo. That can only mean that one of them is the boring businessman, and one of them is the semi-famous woman. However, the fact that they're taking the discussion online instead of just slitting their own throats is rather troubling. Were the photos not convincing enough to make them kill themselves? Or not enticing enough to summon another entity to snuff out their souls? Was this attempt just a repeat of the failure I had with the twin women?
Anyway, enjoy your shower.
I will try. Why would you have to say that? Oh, okay, bitch. Before I can interject, Kojiro ends the call. Shit! He's once again assuming my true identity, even though he's right. Yeah, he's assuming correctly, but that's besides the point. Well, maybe it doesn't matter too much. Maybe this will actually save me some time and effort. If he already knows I'm Corpse Girl, it should be easy to strike a deal with him in exchange for access to a fresh supply of cadavers. That is if I decide to walk that path and take this game to the next level. Thinking it through, I may very well have to go ahead and do that. My last 3 victims have not ended their lives as I planned. My success rate is very, very low. That's a depressing fact, and one that the old Noriko would probably have thrown a tantrum over, but not me. Not new and improved Noriko. I turn off the running water and step out of the shower. A shiver scuttles down my spine like a spider as the cold, damp air clings to my naked form. Throwing my phone onto the bathroom counter, I reach for a towel and wrap it around my corpulent emaciated body. The thick flab of my skeletal arms jiggle as I dry myself off. When I'm satisfied that my fleshy and cadaverous please don't call your body cadaverous. I don't like it. It makes my skin crawl in uncadaverous ways. I grab a second towel and wrap it around my hair. A cursory glance in the mirror as I leave the bathroom reveals my gaunt face and prominent cheekbones. I get the feeling that even though I've been gaining weight, I am thinning out more and more. Although my body isn't perfect, I'm still in love with my eyes. I wouldn't change a thing about them. While my frame simultaneously grows plumper and slimmer, I hope my eyes will always stay the same. I flick off the bathroom light as I exit, entering my bedroom. I sit down on the bed with a towel around my body and another one around my hair. Oh god, my fucking nose! The allergies are consuming my soul. My laptop is laying open on the sheets, so I pull it towards me. A few clever keywords in a search engine quickly leads me to the post on Noise channel that Kojiro informed me about. Sure enough, he was telling the truth. The original poster submitted this just today, and the follow-up reply was submitted shortly after. I skimmed through the text to see if there are any clues about either poster's identities. However, nothing really stands out. I retain my assumptions that my two latest victims created these posts. I spend a little time applying various moisturizing creams to my skin before getting dressed in my bedwear. I'm feeling pretty relaxed by the time I finish. Perhaps I'll spend the rest of the evening reading a book in bed. Or I could try and plan out my next move with Kojiro. Should I come forward, claim my identity, and request access to his morgue? It's a big step. This seems to be the time for me to make a bold move. I can't keep working on requests that are doomed to fail. I need to start succeeding. For me. For Corpse Girl. I pull my laptop to me once more and begin to brainstorm my plans. Am I gonna make like a bulletin-proof like presentation being like, here's why you should work for me, Kojiro? Kojiro-san, can you work for me? Please? It's Tuesday evening. He should be here by now. I was pretty clear about meeting at 5:30 p.m. It's already 5:45 p.m. and he isn't even in sight. I thought for sure that he wouldn't miss a chance to meet up with me again. I can't contain my nerves. I try to tell myself that I'm only angry because of trepidation, and I'm not actually angry at him. This is a big moment for me. I've never once revealed my identity to anyone. I assume he'll take it in stride. I wouldn't be going through with this if I didn't firmly believe that. Hi. Oh, there he is. Hi, Kojiro. Gonna eat that hair? Looks like chocolate. No! I'm gonna eat your hair, you purple gumdrop. My neck jerks in reaction to the voice.
There you are.
I'm late?
Yes, you're very late. I make a point of checking the time on my phone and nod.
Sauce. Traffic?
You drove here?
No.
Okay.
What did you want to discuss?
You know what I want to discuss, Kojiro.
I have a request for you. And a confession.
Kojiro's eyes widen, and he looks me up and down.
Do it.
I blink and look down at the ground. He's known for some time. I was fooling myself thinking that my stupid attempts to erase suspicion of my identity were working on him.
You're going to confess your love.
No, wait a minute, Kojiro.
Wait, no, that's not...
Shh. No more words.
Okay, he's joking around. I love this dude.
Kojiro, I don't...
Call me Koji now. We're one. No need to be shy.
Yeah, we're one. No need to be shy. Oh, senpai. This isn't getting me anywhere. Thanks to my frustration and nervousness, I simply blurt out my true confession.
I'm Corpse Girl.
Kojiro doesn't react. Well, he cocks his head a few degrees to the side, slowly and surely. If you can even call that a reaction to my sudden outburst.
Yes. Okay. So, A kiss to commemorate our love?
Oh, fuck off.
Did you even hear what I just said?
Of course.
I'm Corpse Girl! I'm the one behind the corpse photos, and the deaths, and...
It feels kind of strange to say these things out loud. For some reason, it leaves a sour and bitter taste in my mouth that I can't swallow.
Yes, I know. Knew it since our first noise chat.
Yeah, he's not an idiot.
Our first noise chat?
Remember? You messaged me late at night. Asked me if I knew about Corpse Girl.
Is that what tipped you off? You assumed I was her
Damn.
just because I mentioned her?
Homeless himbo trying to get Noriko to realize that they're in public! Pretty much.
No.
Then... how? How did you figure it out?
You asked me to look up names. Names of Corpse Girl's victims.
Oh yeah, I did, huh? That was stupid of me.
Oh, my nose.
I suppose that gave it away.
No. Other people could have known those names.
Then what fucking gave it away?
Then... come on, throw me a bone here. How'd you find out?
It turns out he didn't, he just assumed.
You said you requested Eiichi Hanada's death.
Ichigo Hanada, the guy who died in a traffic accident. I remember that I lied to Kojiro about being the one to request his death. It was the only way I could escape his suspicions at the time. If I remember correctly, it threw him off my trail for a while. He believed I was the one who requested the death, so that explained how I knew he was one of Corpse Girl's victims. But if what Kojiro is telling me now is true, then my lie actually had the opposite effect. How did it make him figure out my identity?
I don't understand. I confessed to requesting Eiichi Hanada's death. So what?
That was a lie.
Even so, I still don't understand. You're not making any sense.
Because he requested the death. Kojiro's shoulders drop. Oh no, do not give me that look, boy! You stand up straight and don't give me the dead eye, like, glare. Damn, be right back. Gotta grab stuff from the bar. Aye. Kojiro's shoulders drop. He stares at me intently.
You lied about requesting Eiichi Hanada's death. That lie proved to me that you were Corpse Girl.
Yes, but how? Tell me!
Because he requested it. Why do we get the sexy
I was the
shot
one
of
who
him?
requested Eiichi Hanada's death.
God, this really is like a Death Note fucking episode. I take a potato chip and I eat it. Kojiro's deadpan countenance made his claim believable beyond all doubt. I feel the blood drain from my face.
Submitted his photo to Corpse Girl's website. Imagine my surprise when you claimed that you did it. That lie made it clear. You knew his name. You knew he died. You knew he was Corpse Girl's victim. Ergo, you are Corpse Girl.
Despite my dazed state, I can't fault his logic. I took credit for something Kojiro did. Of course that would paint me as a liar in his eyes.
So, you've known this whole time.
Yes.
And yet, you still met up with me. And not just today, but at the cafe too.
Yes.
Aren't you scared of me?
I like the laugh.
No, that's not the way I put it. You should be scared of me. After all, I requested the death. Had motive for murder, even if I didn't carry it out personally. Imagine what else I'm capable of.
Jesus! I subconsciously take a step back from Kojiro's suddenly looming form.
More discussions. I know you don't kill your victims. You just nudge them, urge them, tempt them with death as an escape from their fear.
I don't like this! I don't like this anymore!
Here
Uh-oh.
you are. What reason have I to fear you?
Uh-oh. He's right. He's absolutely right. He knows everything about Corpse Girl's methods. My methods. Kojiro is a dangerous enemy. Or a powerful ally. And it's up to me to decide whether he's with me or against me. I recall our conversation at the cafe. He claimed he would support Corpse Girl if she came to him for assistance. He's a fan. He would support her obediently, no questions asked, as long as the price was right. So all I have to do is make him an offer that he can't refuse.
Join me. Help me. Help Corpse Girl rid this fucking world of the fetid filth that infests it.
Holy shit! That line right there goes hard. I love that. I decided to quote a certain passage from a book that Kojiro himself gave me. A paragraph from Strange Flower that has stuck with me for some time.
There's a certain beauty in death. A macabre certainty. An absolute state of finality.
Nobel Sinclair.
You understand what I'm talking about. You work with cadavers for a living. The dead can't hurt you. They can't betray you. They can't disobey, or object, or disapprove. Wouldn't it be better if we were all beautiful like that?
Perhaps. Didn't expect Corpse Girl to be so vain. Is your motivation simply to impart your own ideas of beauty to the world?
Exactly.
No,
There's
Or
more
not.
to it.
of course. Me, myself, Noriko, maybe vain. But Corpse Girl isn't burdened by such petty notions. Her ambition is pure. Her ambition is crucial to the survival of the entire human race.
Thought I had a big ego. You're so self-important. Both you and Corpse Girl.
I don't expect you to understand. Not yet. But I've realized that I can't do everything alone. I need your help. I need cadavers.
I see. What's in it for me?
This is the critical point of our negotiation. It could all fall apart here if I don't offer something that Kojiro considers worth the risk. The question is, what does he want? What does he desire?
I propose an equal partnership. You'll reap half of the benefits from Corpse Girl's work.
This offer is a gamble, and I know that in the back of my mind. However, it was the only feasible solution I could come up with when I planned out this encounter late last night. This tactic relies completely on my assumed understanding of Kojiro's innermost desires. If I'm wrong about him, then this whole thing will blow up in my face.
Corpse Girl will create more death than you could ever imagine. Think of all the fresh corpses you could get your eager little hands on.
Kojiro shakes his head. His lips pursued in a thin line of disapproval.
Sorry. Already got my fill of corpses. Ward's full enough as it is.
I narrow my eyes and stand my ground. I can't back down now. I'm so close to unraveling him and his secrets.
You've always wanted to mimic Nobel Sinclair. I can see it in your face, in your very soul, whenever you praise his work. You want to emulate his actions and experience his escapades firsthand. You want to dress up corpses, take them out to dinner.
This is a weird fucking fetish now. What the hell?
It's your passion. But living vicariously through Nobel Sinclair's books isn't enough for you anymore.
Oh, is he gonna actually commit murder? Shit.
And that's where your fascination with me, with Corpse Girl, stems from. As soon as you figured me out, you knew I was your gateway to satisfying your lust for the macabre. You work with cadavers all day, every day. But you can't get them out of the morgue with eyes on you at all times. But I can. I have the perfect plan on how to withdraw all the corpses we could ever need. Half of them for you, and half of them for me.
That's weird.
Equal partnership.
I like, okay, I also gotta say, I know I was making, okay, well, fuck you. I was just about to praise the background music, and then you changed it. What the fuck? I like the background music they had during that scene. That was really fucking good to set the mood that this is an intense moment. And then you switch it back to this. What the fuck? I'm gonna take your snap. No, you fucking can't. I broke everything, Kyo. You can't do jack shit to me today. I'm back what I missed while I was grabbing stuff from the barn. We're stealing dead bodies now. That's what you missed. We're now in a partnership. I end my speech and let Kojiro bask in my words. I hope I was convincing enough to sway him, and I hope, well, I pray, that I'm correct about his sickest desires. His reaction isn't exactly what I was expecting. He laughs, a big, hearty guffaw that scares a few nearby birds and sends him flying to safety. Clapping his hands together slowly, he inches closer to me, until I can feel his breath across my face.
Figured me out?
Jesus.
I'll play along. Say there's a way to get corpses out of the morgue, without getting busted. Don't you think I'd have found it by now?
Perhaps you're not as clever as you think you are.
Perhaps. But you have the answer?
I do. I guarantee you.
Will it? Oh, will it work? Egg! Hi, Autismo Beans! How you doing? We're stealing dead bodies! Yeah! A bead of sweat forms on the back of my neck. Not exactly bluffing, because I have planned out this whole scenario in detail. But until I actually try to pull off such a maneuver, I can only speculate that it will work. I need to exaggerate my confidence long enough for us to rally together.
Something about you makes you seem trustworthy. So be it. Consider us partners. For now.
I feel like if we fuck something up, we're screwed.
You accept?
Sure. Don't make me regret it. But listen. What I do with my share of corpses is my business. No nosing about. Got it?
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I won't nose around because I don't want to find the fuck out, Kojiro.
You still want to keep secrets, even if we'll be working together? Shouldn't we be open and honest and build a trusting partnership?
Here's the deal. You don't pry, and I'll assist you with Corpse Girl's work. I'll help you craft your elaborate photos. No charge. I get privacy, you get an assistant.
That actually is pretty good.
Mutually beneficial. Wouldn't you agree?
I think about his offer. It's true that I don't really need to know what he's going to do with the corpses on offer. The whole thing is illegal already, so if he wants to take it further, that's not on me. And if I can get some assistance, it will surely help me churn out photos at a faster rate. I'll need muscle to move bodies for starters. That alone is worth keeping my nose clean.
Okay, we have a deal.
Glad to hear it.
Why are you discussing this in a public park, first of all? That is my question. Why aren't you out, like, her apartment? I mean, you probably would not have come at all if it was just her apartment. But, like, why couldn't it have been somewhere more private, like a bathroom or something? Kojiro extends a hand, and I grip it as firmly as my frail bones will allow. He knows she doesn't commit murder, either. He knows that she doesn't do the killing. She should be more afraid of him. For now, Muzan Kazuki, why are you reincarnated as Kojiro Koshakari? Oh, is that the fucking Michael Jackson dude? We shake once, and Kojiro offers me a surprisingly warm smile. His intense murderous demeanor suddenly vanishes, and he reverts to his awkward alien self.
Saws about the love confession stuff before. Too late now, but I'd have helped Corpse Girl in return for a simple date.
Seriously? Did I come up with some elaborate insight into his psyche and his desire for absolutely no reason? Was all he wanted was a chance to take me out?
No backing out now. We've got a deal, right?
Right. Welcome to the team, Kojiro.
Team Corpse Girl, huh? Well, it's good to be on board. My more connection, your schemes. We hoist piles of corpses out and split the stack 50-50. That the whole of it?
To put it simply, yeah. And I get your assistance with Corpse Girl's work. A reward for keeping my eyes shut.
Of course. Looking forward to that. The spoken contract's as good as anything to me. I'm satisfied.
I feel like if you had anything written, and got caught, that would just screw both of you over so much.
When do we start?
Soon. There's only one thing missing from my plan.
That is?
We need somewhere to store the bodies we retrieve. Somewhere big, with no one to meddle in our business. I'm thinking an old warehouse or something like that.
A warehouse, huh? What about an abandoned factory? I might know a place.
And And this is, oh my god, chat, it's the title of the game. We're finally getting to where the title is of the game.
A factory?
It only took like 5 streams. It's been a while. An abandoned factory, all for our corpse collection. I like the sound of that. Our little corpse factory. It's pretty late by the time I get back home. I'm completely wiped out. That conversation with Kojiro took way more out of me than I would have guessed. My entire mouth feels parched and dry. Probably due to a combination of nervousness and talking far too much. Still, I'm happy with the end result. That meeting was worth stepping out of my comfort zone for. I'll wait for Kojiro to get back to me about the abandoned factory. Once we secure a location like that, our real work will begin. I figured that I should turn in for the night, since I need to be at the office in the morning. But the ever-present tug of curiosity pulls at my sleeve, and I feel myself being drawn to my laptop. I'll take a quick look for new requests, just a peek. Laptop open and logged in. I feel a surge of endorphins slug me across the face when I see the notification for one new request. Squealing like an overly excited schoolgirl, I open the message and view the details. Request details. Today, 6:02 p.m. local time. Victim's phone. Beep, beep, beep. Downloading image attachment. We're serving death. We're serving justice with death today. It's time to kill a bitch today. It's a bitch. The bitch we hate. You cannot hurt our boy Shinya anymore. The photo loads almost instantly and fills the screen. A woman, middle-aged with a stern expression, well-groomed and dressed in business attire. And immediately familiar. Kotomo Ida. I'm in complete disbelief. Seeing this request come through the site gives me a disorienting sense of deja vu. I rack my brain for the cause, wondering if I've lived this moment before. What the stinky rabbit doing? We're serving justice with death. And also stealing corpses. I wonder if it's not... I don't think Shinya would do it. I'm sorry, babe. My glasses cannot be yoinked today. I broke it. It broken. I'll refund your points at the end of stream, don't worry. But all my shit's broken. I don't think Shinya would have done it. I think Tomoe did it. Like, Shinya might have told her, like, who it was after the altercation with Noriko. And then Tomoe probably requested it because she knows the website where it's, leave me the drink. My Minecraft sprite. The answer hits me quickly despite my mind's exhaustion. Kotomi Ida isn't the first coworker of mine to have her death requested. Though I didn't know it at the time, Kane Suramaki also worked in my building, and her death was requested not all that long ago. Kotomi Ida marks the second person to be wanted dead within my company, and she's an exec, just like Suramaki. I wonder if this is simply a coincidence. It surely has to be. After all, Tomoe confessed that she was the one to request Suramaki's death, and she seemed to regret doing it. Therefore, I have to doubt that she'd go on to upload Kotomi Ida's photo to the site. I still think it's her. So who could want Kotomi Ida dead? She isn't the most likable person, but who really is? She deals with the juniors on my floor on a regular basis. The juniors like me, Tomoe, Shinya... That's right.
Anime_.
Jesus Christ!
Not sure if someone told you to drink something lately, but please keep yourself hydrated. I don't want to lose one of my friends to dehydration.
Don't worry, we won't dehydrate today. I got Sprite. I drink a lot of water at work, though. I mainly take my water consumption at work. But I have a water bottle as well, somewhere. Oh, is that a cat? I heard a squeak. I heard a ah! Prospects of the company are dead in the dirt. And that's before even driving into the true issue, their current relationship. Would he request her death as retribution? He doesn't seem like the type, but... I let out a sigh. I'm far too tired to run through the myriad of possibilities tonight. I don't think I can even bring my weary fingers to navigate to the database of the deceased to start on this request. I'll tackle this tomorrow. No matter the reasons behind the request, Kotomi Ida will receive a corpse photo. That's my conviction as Corpse Girl, after all. I close the lid on my laptop and throw myself down on the bed, begging for sleep to claim me quickly. Eep, 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 eep. All the eeps. It's now
I
Wednesday.
need to talk to you.
What's with that look? Got something up your ass?
Come on, just follow me.
I grab Tomoe's wrist and guide her away from the labyrinth of desks and into the elevator waiting patiently for us. We emerge from the double doors into the lobby. The place is quiet and nearly empty. It offers significantly more privacy than the crowded 14th floor.
God, your fingers are bony. You're pinching me.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I let go of her wrist as she rubs it gingerly against her clothes.
Anyway, what's up?
I hesitate for a moment. Even though I ran through this scenario in my head during the train ride, I'm still anxious about playing it out now. But this situation involves Tomoe, either directly or indirectly. As my friend, she needs to know.
I think Corpse Girl is going to target Kotomi Ida.
Huh? Did you get one of them photos?
Her reaction is fairly indifferent. I thought after being involved in Suramaki's death, this news would have more of an impact on her.
Well, no, I don't think so, but
How do you know then?
that's hard to explain. Just bear with me. Kotomi and Shinya had a falling out. Because of her, his career here is at an end. I'm sure he told you about it.
Yep.
That makes sense. Shinya would confide in his girlfriend about his career, but I don't know the extent of Tomoe's inside knowledge. I doubt she knows the true nature of their relationship, judging by how nonchalant her reaction has been so far.
So, if you can kind of guess what I'm getting at,
What?
I think maybe that Shinya requested her death.
Shinya? Nah, he don't have it in him. Besides, that bitch has it coming.
I think, yeah, Tomoe definitely requested it.
She does?
Yep. I'm surprised you found out about it, but I plugged her photo into Corpse
Yeah!
Girl's website yesterday.
Yeah! We love protective girlfriend. We love the protective girlfriend. I love this bitch now. Holy shit! I'm stunned. I can hardly formulate a response to Tomoe's confession. Shinya's too nice. He wouldn't wish death upon anybody, even if it was somebody hurting him. He would wish justice, but not death.
Absolute skank. She deserves to die.
Yeah, she hurt Shinya.
But why? After you requested Akane Tsuramaki's death, why would you?
Alright, chat, hold on one second. We'll be right back a moment. I gotta go check on the cats real quick. But I'll be back in just a moment. the cats decided to knock down a whole fucking bag of food. So guess who had to clean that shit? That's right, the Banui did. Hi, Gweez. Look at this.
It's not about Shinya's career already.
Oh, fuck. I clicked the button. Hold on. How long have you been here now, Gweez? Oh my god, it's been 12, almost 3 years! That's crazy. Next month, it'll be 3 years. That's horrifying. Too right already got his hair. Stop stealing my hair. Unsteal my hair. Right now. 2.5 years following Bunny, as well as 9 years knowing real life. Awesome. Yeah. Also, yeah, it's not about Shinya's career. It's about his fucking health.
I spoke with him. Real deep and meaningful like.
So not real deep and meaningful like.
He confided in me.
I'm gonna eat it. Stop it.
I can share it with you.
Also, how you doing, Gweez? How's work? Because I'm assuming you're on break or something. I don't know. Oh, wait, no. Is this spring break already for you people? I mean, you still have work. But still.
Kotomi Ida has been sexually assaulting him.
Yeah.
Seriously?
See? I knew it was her! I'm unemployed. I know you're unemployed, Kale. Get a job, bitch! I feign a surprised reaction. In reality, I'm just more taken aback that Shinya actually confessed to Tomoe.
It's been going on for months, he says. And now she's fucked his career up so he'll have no choice but to leave the company. He leaves, and she gets off free without anyone finding out about what she's been doing to him.
Aw, poor Shinya.
I hate her. I hate her so fucking much.
Holy shit. I love these line deliveries! Whoever directed the voice actors, I love you. The voice actors, I love them. I love them all. They're great. I see my mic peaking constantly. I will one day fix this mic. Alright, chat. One day, we will have balanced audio. We done knew that. No. Noriko knows. But she can't let Tomoe know that she knows. Because then Shinya's gonna be in big trouble. I try to digest Tomoe's words. I didn't know that Shinya has been putting up with the abuse for such a long time. So Kotomi's motive for ending his career was purely out of self-interest. She's probably looking for a reason, any reason, to discard him. And that slight incident with Aoi was just good enough for her to seize. If he quits the company, she won't get found out. It's a simple plan, but utterly devious.
We should tell someone what she's been doing. She can't get away with that.
She ain't gonna get away with it. Corpse Girl's coming for her, remember? I can't wait to hear the news about Kotomi winding up dead somewhere. I hope she gets her throat slit.
Jesus! We have turned this lady into a madman.
Yeah.
But hey, how'd you find out about it?
Tomoe clocks her head and gives me a concerned look. I brace myself as I watch the gears slowly turning inside her head, waiting for her to point the finger at me. Shit! Is she gonna know we're Corpse Girl? Uh-oh. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to reveal this information to Tomoe. I should have just kept my mouth shut and fulfilled the request like always. Damn it! Why does my curiosity always get the better of me? I'm going to cause my own demise at the rate I'm going. Damn, she's hot. I know, charlatan! She's fucking hot! And her boyfriend's this cute little adorable dude who can't do jack shit for himself. So she's like, she's like a little, not a Pomeranian. She's just a big ass German Shepherd. She will kill. Also, hi charlatan, how you doing? The blonde girl, yes. Look at Tomoe. Obviously, we're looking at the hair. Nothing below. Just the hair.
Oh, I figured it out. Kotomi must have received a photo and told you about it, huh?
No, why the fuck would I be on first name basis with Tomoe? I fucking hate her.
Wow.
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
As pretty and how I want to be her. You want to be her? I look at her and I want to. I'm kidding. Jesus. Anyways, Tomoe's gleeful expression suddenly caves in and she gasps.
Wait a minute. Why would she even show you something like that?
Exactly! You're not that stupid, Tomoe! Use that Barbie head! I'd smash too, don't worry. The pose, I know! Look at how beautiful she is! Charlotte, you should have been here when we were like first. You might play. I do warn you, Charlotteston, there's a lot of necrophilia in this. I'm just gonna warn you, buddy. It's a little weird. You don't know what you're signing up for. It's called Corpse Factory for a reason, man. No, it's not just the blondes that are hot, it's the corpse. I'm gonna jump off a bridge, Jesus Christ.
When I
Put that Barbie brain to
talked about
work.
a photo, but nothing happened to you. Then the only way you could have really known about Kotomi is
Look at Oscar the Grouch from Sesame, that's not true. I flinch as Tomoe takes a purposeful step towards me.
corpse girl, aren't you?
Shit! Shit! My friendship down the drain now.
You have to be. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Now, Tomoe, we can talk about this. Don't beat my ass again. You've already slapped me, and that gave me a bad insight on you. I now think you're a cool boss-ass bitch, so let's not hit me. Please? I mean, you could hit me, though. That's fine. I avert my gaze and look to the floor in silence.
Are you for real?
Why is she not that pissed about it? I don't like that.
I can't believe it.
I want to be her corpse. What the fuck? Charlotte, are you okay? You okay, man? Please don't stop me, President Noriko, Tomoe. I know. I mean, no, Noriko did say she would kiss her. So, like, who knows?
You took your sweet time figuring it out.
Why do you gotta be menacing? Why do you gotta be a bitch about it?
Don't give me that bullshit. You can't expect me to figure out something like that if you're gonna try so hard to hide it.
Yeah, that's also fair.
What the fuck, girl? You get your rocks off by killing people?
She really does. She literally does. Tomoe, you don't understand. The reason she needed the bathroom that one day, it was terrible.
No, not exactly. I don't kill people.
Yeah, we make
Hell,
photos.
You don't. Explain that bitch to Umaki.
She killed herself.
Yeah, she killed herself. That's the cover-up, right?
No, that's true. Has her name engraved on it? That's so cool. Yeah, I like it.
I'm serious. She killed herself. But Corpse Girl encouraged her to do it.
I feel like, though, that necklace would, like, be really heavy on you. Like, I don't know. Like, if I wore something like that, it would drag my neck down. My neck would have a dent in the back of it. Tomoe blinks a few times, her face scrunching up and analyzing my blank expression.
You're telling the truth.
She really is.
Holy shit.
Wait, is Tomoe gonna get in on it?
I can't believe this. You're really Corpse Girl?
Yeah. There's no going back now. After hiding my true identity for nearly a year. You've only been doing this for a year? Fuck! Goddamn Corpse Girl strikes again. McDonald's Sprite. After hiding my true identity for nearly a year, I managed to reveal it to 2 people in less than 24 hours. You're a fucking idiot. I just hope I haven't made a fatal
It's
mistake.
true. I'm Corpse Girl.
Uh-oh.
Wow, fuck me, right? All this time I've been thinking you're just some goth skank with weird hobbies.
I mean, she is, but yeah.
You're actually pretty fucking cool.
What?
Doing something with your life.
Huh? Huh? Eh? Nani? Huh? Why? Why is she cool about this? She should be the last person to ever be cool about this. Literally, we literally killed someone. Well, technically, we didn't kill somebody, but she sent in a photo of an executive, and we encouraged her to die, and she was literally grieving about it. Why is she thinking this is cool now when I feel like she should be angry. This does not feel like the right reaction, and I don't know how to feel about it.
I thought you'd be angry with me.
So did I!
Angry? Why would I be angry? God, this is the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. I'm friends with fucking Corpse Girl. And people said I'd never amount to nothing.
Nah, that's fair,
Though
actually.
it took me long enough to figure it out. I ain't the sharpest light bulb in the shed.
Well, you're also the second person to ever figure it out, without me having to tell you. So, like, works out pretty well.
I can't argue with that.
Tomoe laughs and puts her arm around my shoulder. I shrink away a little, but her good cheer is somewhat infectious. I feel a flood of relief wash through my body.
So, like, I gotta know. How many people have you killed?
3, right? I think it's 3 now.
I said I don't kill people. Remember?
Well, technically we didn't kill them, but, like, we encouraged 3
Yeah,
people to
yeah,
die.
You know what I mean. How many have offed themselves because of you?
It's an embarrassingly small number.
That's so? Oh, that's a shame. Listen, you gotta fill me in on all the juicy deets later, Kay. For now, please focus on getting rid of that bitch Kotomi.
Okay, I like this. I like the new motos we got here. I like this new and improved friendship upgrade we just got. We just got Tomoe best friend upgrade right here, where she's encouraging us to kill people. We like that.
I'll do my best.
So she's our hype girl. We now have a man that supplies dead bodies for us. We give him half of them. I don't know what the fuck he does, nor do I want to know what he does with his half. Alright? I just want to make my corpses look pretty for pictures. And we have our hype girl Tomoe right here. Wait! Tomoe could be our makeup effect artist. Like, look, she looks like she's really good with makeup. I mean, we're good with makeup too, but like, she's better. I like her makeup a lot better.
Shinya and I will owe you one for sure.
Tomoe swings around and looks towards the elevator. She turns back and gives me a thumbs up gesture. Oh, please don't tell Shinya that we're
This
Corpse
combo
Girl.
never happened. Got it?
Oh, okay. She's never gonna tell. Got it.
That's my line. You can't tell anyone about me and Corpse Girl.
Please, who would I tell?
That's fair.
Well, the police, for starters?
Fuck 'em. I ain't a squealer.
Yeah!
Your side, Corpse Girl. Relax.
Okay, that's good at
Anyway,
least.
Peace.
Tomoe ducks away and leaves me standing alone. I really hope I made the right decision here. I suppose I don't have a choice but to keep moving forward. My first order of business should be to take care of Kotomi Ida. If I can get her to kill herself, it'll prove to Tomoe that I'm not messing around. And it might cement our friendship even further. I just have to get through the rest of the workday. Then, I can return home and focus on crafting Kotomi's corpse photo. That's when the real fun will begin. Do we get to use a dead body already? Or is, Koji not up for it? I reach into the drawer and clutch a cheap plastic burner phone between my fingers. Crafting the photo of Kotomi Ida is done. All I need to do now is send it. I thought about waiting until tomorrow, but I already put off making the photo for a day, so I'll make my move tonight. During the editing, I timestamped the photo with tomorrow's date, 10:46 a.m. It doesn't leave much time if Kotomi receives the photo tonight, but I'm confident the plan will be effective. Kotomi will look at the photo tonight. She'll either freak out and end it all immediately, or, after a sleepless night of anxiety, she'll pull the trigger, figuratively speaking, instead of going into the office in the morning. I could cross my fingers and hope that, by divine intervention, someone else will take her life, but, based on my recent failures, I don't think that's likely anymore. If anyone else was ever involved in the deaths of Corpse Girl's victims, I don't think they're still around. Why else would my last few attempts have failed? No. My best bet is to urge Kotomi to simply kill herself. A convincing enough corpse photo might be enough to lure her to her death. When I turn on the burner phone, I'm happy to see the battery is still charged. I load up the phone number masking app, entering my trademark digits, and then shoot the photo into the network. If Kotomi is a screen addict like the rest of society, she'll be freaking out in about 10 seconds. Since the victim is going to have a quick turnaround time, I'll take the burner to the back shed tonight to store it, and I'll ditch it on the way to the office tomorrow. I'm not expecting a reply within such a narrow time frame, so there's no need to hold on to the phone for 24 hours like I normally do. Clutching the phone with one hand, I grab my keys from the kitchen bench with the other. I step towards the front door. Beep, beep, beep. The phone in my hand vibrates violently, and I nearly drop it in terror.
What the?
Oh, we got a reply. I bring the screen swiftly to my face and read the alert. One new message. Without thinking, I unlock the phone and open the message. It's a reply from Katomi Ida. You think this is funny? I know who you are. I'll report you to the police.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. She actually replied. For the first time since Corpse Girl started her grand work, I've actually received a reply from a victim. Even though I use the number mask, there's actually nothing stopping someone from directly replying to my message. A reply message would still get sent through the network and back to the burner phone's SIM card. The number mask is simply a stealth tactic, disabling the ability to view what the phone number actually is. It doesn't prevent replies. I discard the burner phone anyway, but it's an extra layer of security, not to mention a bit of a calling card. Technicalities, functionalities, we send out corpse photos, and those encourage the victims. That's what goes on, Tomoe. Yeah, exactly. Did Katomi send a reply? Yes. Yes, she did. Judging by Katomi's response, I assume we have a fighter on our hands. She's not going to give in easily. The threat about reporting me to the police is a bluff. I'm confident that she couldn't possibly know my identity.
I've been waiting for this. I've waited so long.
No! Noriko! Calm the fuck down! I can finally put my contingency plan into practice. I've been holding out for this moment. I feel a wicked grin split my face in two, and I mash my fingers against the screen as I compose a venomous reply. Why are you replying? You like the photo? That's you in about 12 hours, unless you follow my instructions. The message sends in an instant, and I eagerly await the next reply. Not left waiting for long. Katomi's response comes through within seconds. Her attitude has completely changed. Please, I'll do anything. What do you want?
I called your bluff, you piece of shit.
What does Noriko do with the SIM card? She breaks them. She takes the SIM card out of the burner phone, breaks it, and then throws it away with the phone. I think she mentioned this, like, in the beginning of the game. I don't know if you were around for that or not. But yeah. Because we go through the process of how she, like, does her whole thing, which is creepy. It's scary shit.
Now you'll do what I tell you to.
I enter my instructions clearly and concisely. What the fuck? Pack 500,000 yen into a bag. Put it in the coin locker. Put it in coin locker 6644 at Shinjuku Station. Retrieve the item already inside. Put the locker key inside a full soda bottle and leave it on top of the locker. After I send the message, I decided to add one last bit. Do it now. Make sure no one sees you. Then go to platform 12. Do not board a train. Await my instructions. Oh! Okay, I think she's fucking herself over by sending replies. She's doing more than what she needed to do. Because now the cops are gonna be on her ass. That's the difference. There's a whole different thing between sending a photo and then being like, here's my demand. Sorry if you can hear me tapping my table. I'm the type of person that talks with their hands. But, yeah, no, like, it's a whole different fucking thing when you're doing it this way. Ah, I tapped out an accident. Whoops. There we go. Noriko's voice actor sounds familiar to me, like Kojiro's voice actor did. You gotta look up on my phone. Yeah, I know she's a familiar voice actress. She's very good. The people that got the voice actors for Corpse Factory, very good at finding what they did. Because I only recognize Kojiro from Solo Leveling, because he's the main dude in the English voice actor. The English voice actor, yes. The English dub. Satisfied with this addendum, I hit send. If Katomi truly fears for her well-being, she'll carry out the instructions. Her response arrives shortly. Okay, I'll do it. I'm going there now.
Yes.
Did she have a plan for this already? I've done it. I've convinced her. I'll collect the money once I'm sure she is no longer hanging around. 500,000 yen is nothing to sneeze at. It's not life-changing, but it'll cover my rent for a good few months. I chose this amount to simply test the waters. Asking for an insane amount would make it impossible for a victim to follow through. But I figured someone like Hitomi, an exec for a big company, would easily have access to this much dough. Thank you for the lure, Gash! I'll go collect the money. And if everything goes well, Katomi Ida will disappear before sunrise. No! Get that emote out of here! Get it out! It will not haunt my nightmares. Though the hour is late, quite a few commuters are still navigating through Shinjuku Station's wide platforms and underground labyrinth. The train station beneath my feet is a sprawling metropolis that extends below the city. It's packed with restaurants, shops, and other outlets. But as I'm standing on one of the countless train platforms above ground, that world might as well be a completely different dimension. The only problem is that I'll have to brave the maze as soon as I descend the platform stairs. I tend to get dizzy in such places. My normal morning route doesn't require me to travel through the underground plaza. I'm able to exit the station within minutes of my train arriving at the platform. Still, I'm somewhat familiar with the layout of the underground. I know exactly where Coin Locker 6644 is located. The coin lockers in train stations like these are a popular way for people to store luggage or personal belongings for a few hours at a time. In Shinjuku, it can often be difficult to find even a single available locker. But Coin Locker 6644 is special. I approach it from the main passageway of the underground, and my eyes take in the familiar sight. Oh! Locker 6644 sits in the middle row, nestled between countless other lockers. Across its door is a thick coat of graffiti. Colorful curse words spray on with thick paint adorn the locker. The graffiti is such an eyesore that it acts as a deterrent to anyone who might want to store their belongings. The icing on the cake is the condition of the coin-operated lock. The thing is busted and dented from physical abuse, like someone has tried to pry into it with a crowbar on multiple occasions. However, I know from testing it firsthand that the lock still works, despite its battered appearance. No one in their right mind would use this locker, and that makes it the perfect spot to host my pickup. Glancing at the locker, I notice that a soda bottle sits on top of it. A soda bottle full of bubbly, opaque liquid. I quickly look around to make sure that Katomi Ida is nowhere in sight. I walk past the locker and complete a lap around the immediate area, scanning thoroughly for her. But she isn't here. In fact, there are very few people in this little section of the station. Good. She followed my instructions perfectly. After leaving the key in the soda bottle, she left immediately. I approach the locker once more. I reach up above it and retrieve the soda bottle, then crack it open to hear the fizzy hiss. Bring the lip of the bottle to eye level and peer inside, trying to identify the shape of a key within the swirling ocean of carbonation. There it is. Try to fish inside the narrow bottle opening with my fingers. Thin though they are, I can't squeeze more than one finger inside the bottle at a time. Could tip the bottle over and let the soda and the key spill out on the floor, but if someone sees me being a nuisance and causing a mess, it'll draw unwanted attention. I've got no choice but to chug back some of the soda and try to catch the key in my mouth. As disgusting as the concept is, I need to steel myself. I raise the bottle to my lips, tilt my head back, and pour the foul liquid in my open mouth. The saccharine tang of artificial flavoring assaults my taste buds, and I immediately want to vomit. But I'm committed to seeing this through. I can throw up later. The most important thing is getting the key. It isn't until the bottle is half empty that the cold metal key drops into my mouth. It clangs against my teeth and I nearly choke in surprise. Sputtering and spitting, I feel droplets of soda running down my chin. My cheeks are puffed up like a squirrel as I try to retain the key and the soda in my mouth. I reach my fingers into pursed tight lips and recover the tiny key. Quickly swallow down the rest of the soda in my mouth, trying hard not to release a repugnant bletch. I turn the key over in my hand and smile. My sticky teeth adhere to my lips, and it takes me a few seconds to lick them clean. Tossing the soda bottle into the nearby trash can, I wipe the key clean on my skirt and quickly insert it into the coin locker. I twist the key, turn the latch, and swing the locker door open. Inside the dark vault is a single bag, a simple paper pouch like you would get at a grocery store. Pull the paper bag out and take a look inside. Thick stacks of 10,000 yen bills fill the bag. I'm not foolish enough to stand here and count it out, but I'm confident the amount is at least pretty close to what I requested.
It worked. My plan worked.
I can hardly believe it. I devised this contingency plan months ago. I waited so long to try it. Oh, okay. So she had something in the locker already. That's what I was curious about. Thank you for the carrots. I didn't hear the nom. Did you guys hear the nom? I did not hear the nom. But thank you for the carrots. Welcome back, Ash. Stop it! Get those emotes out of here. But that makes more sense. She had something planned and already had something in the locker. Otherwise, I would have been very confused. I got a Monhan with Jackie now? What? Oh, Monster Hunt. Have fun monster hunting! Don't fuck the monsters! That's not very nice. Why won't it let... Did I click off? No, I didn't. Okay. I was like, why won't it let me click? Oh, she voiced a lot of characters. Holy shit. What the fuck? Dina Fritz from Attack on Titan Final Season. I never watched Final Season. Yeah, I don't know any of these characters. I think I kind of know the Persona 5 one. I think. I don't know. We're not gonna fuck them. Well, Jackie might. You gotta hold her back, Ash. All I needed was somebody to reply to their corpse photo. Somebody to try and reject their fate. I wanted to prove that people would bow to fear and do anything to save their own skin. And it seems that I was right.
Just one more thing to do.
I folded the paper bag and clutched it tightly. With my free hand, I pulled the burner phone out of my handbag. I composed a message to Katomi Ida, who should be obediently waiting above ground on the train platform. When the next train arrives on your platform, stab the first person to disembark. You must kill them. If you escape, leave this prefecture and never return. It's done. When I first opened the coin locker and retrieved the paper bag, I immediately noticed the knife that I had placed inside months ago was missing. Katomi followed every word of my instructions. And this is how you get the cops on your ass. You're being stupid, Noriko! Noriko's being dumb. So I think that's why we were introduced to the detective so early on. And Shinya being the detective's son, might be a problem for us. Or it might be a good thing. So many characters that I know. I'm looking at her behind the voices page on my phone to see what other characters I know she voiced. Nice, nice. That is true. It is very true. My message had read, pack 500,000 into a bag. Put it in coin locker 6644 at Shinjuku Station. Retrieve the item already inside. I've given Katomi an opportunity. She can trade another's life for her own. If she kills someone exiting the train, Corpse Girl will spare her life. It's a simple exchange, and one that I bet she is willing to make. If she gets away with the murder, she'll flee from this place. I won't see her ever again, and neither will Shinya or Tomoe. To us, she'll be good as dead. And as for Corpse Girl, well, as long as a body is claimed in exchange, she'll be satisfied. After a few minutes of waiting for a reply to the message, I figured that she's not going to write back. She's probably getting ready to fulfill her task. Keen to witness how this unfolds, I take the nearest escalator up towards the train platform. Don't do that! She's gonna stab you, you idiot! Oh shit! Why are there 3? There's 3 people! We said 1! The scene is absolute chaos. It wasn't difficult at all to navigate to this area. All I had to do was follow the echoing screams. I spied the shadow form of a body lying on the platform in front of me. I can't make out any details, but a shallow pool of blood reflects the harsh lights shining from up high. To my surprise and delight, a second body is sprawled across the ground nearby. It's a young woman's corpse with one arm raised against the side of a vending machine. Adrenaline surges through me at the violent scene. Katomi Ida. She managed to take out 2 people! She might be my new favorite person in the entire world! I hear panicked voices in the background and I turn my head slowly. What the? There's more! 2 more bodies on the ground! 2 men in expensive-looking suits are collapsed in puddles of their own lifeblood. One of the men is still moving and groaning, pleading for someone to stem the tide of gore. A familiar, lustful, tingling sensation begins to stir and rise through my belly, my thighs, my pelvis. I feel my toes clench and my breathing grows heavier. There's one more surprise to be had here amidst this beautiful spectacle of carnage. Oh! Oh, she did it to herself still. A woman is slumped in one of the plastic chairs that lines the platform. Her head is tilted, her suit jacket stained with red. A thick knife with a black grip protrudes from the side of her neck. A bubbling river of vital fluid cascades around the glimmering blade and pools within her shirt collar. Even with her face masked by blood, it doesn't take me more than a few seconds to recognize her identity. Katomi Ida. Dead. Can you get out of this fucking scene? Because if the detective sees you here, you're screwed. How many people did Katomi say? We said 1! We said 1 person, man! That's 4! That's too many! I swing around and take in the entire view of the platform, counting up the bodies in the path of slaughter. My mind pieces together a theoretical scenario. Katomi waited as the train door opened, knife drawn. The knife she retrieved from locker 6644. When the first person stepped out of the train, she stabbed him and left him for dead. The body that I first saw, lying on the edge of the platform, is perfectly aligned next to the train to fit this theory. In panic, Katomi would have attempted to flee. She bumped into her second victim, the young woman, slumped against the vending machine, and cut her down desperately to make her escape. Judging by the wound on Katomi's own body, I would assure the 2 businessmen lying face down try to apprehend her. They must have sustained fatal wounds before finally managing to wrest the knife away and plunge it into Katomi's neck. It's all just speculation, but I'm fairly confident that's how this whole event played out. It was probably over in less than 60 seconds. Well, to be fair, the other person was an accident, and the other 2 were kind of self-defense. Technically, she did kill 1. It's all just speculation, but I'm fairly oh, I read that. And it couldn't have worked out better for me. I never dared hope that Katomi would meet her end. Once this plan had been set into motion, I would have been satisfied with her simply skipping town. I feel my legs weakening under my weight, and I'm afraid I might buckle at any second. The waves of radiating heat spreading through my body are causing me to tremble and shake. There's so much blood, it's everywhere. I've seen it in countless photos and thought I'd become desensitized to it. But maybe I was wrong. Seeing blood in real life is completely different. I feel faint and pale and excited and aroused. I need to get out of here before the police arrive. More importantly, I need to get away before I collapse in a sweaty heap of lust and pleasure. I turn on my heel and sprint down the rising escalator as fast as my quivering legs will permit. Do we go home? Oh, we go to the office the next day. Another morning fueled by coffee. Once again, I didn't manage to get much sleep last night. I want to say it's not my fault, but I know that's not entirely true. The grisly visage of all those slain people on the train platform was burned into my mind's eye. Every time I started to drift off to sleep, a splash of blood or a fleck of gore would appear in my thoughts and I would snap awake again. And the sight of Katomi Ida with the knife sticking out of her neck made me shiver more than a few times. Nevertheless, I'm here now, at the office as usual. Good old Stone Cold Noriko. Witnessing violence on that level in person was a different experience than I had expected it to be. However, it has helped steel my resolve. I'll need to desensitize myself to that kind of carnage if I'm to continue with Corpse Girl's ambitions. I set down the second empty can of coffee on my desk and lean back in my chair. I catch a glimpse of Tomoe tapping away on her keyboard, completely oblivious to what went down last night. There was a news broadcast regarding the event, of course, but the finer details of what occurred have been kept under wraps. It'll probably take the police and the media a little more time to get the story straight. It's not often that a mass killing spree takes over the news, and whether or not the identities of those involved will be revealed is beyond me. For now, I'll assume that Tomoe is in the dark about the event. I don't take her as the kind of girl to be up to date on current events. Even if she did hear about the stabbings, she couldn't possibly know that Tommy was the culprit. I should probably fill her in later, though. She'll want to know that Corpse Girl claimed her victim, even if it was in a kind of roundabout way. I stretch my arms above my head, let out a small sigh, and proceed to crack open a third can of coffee before getting back to work. Also voice Kyoko Kagiri from Danganronpa. I will be playing Danganronpa still. I have all the games. I do need to play that. Wait, so is Danganronpa fully voice acted? I wasn't sure if it was or not. But I do want to play that game. That game has piqued my interest a little bit. Because it reminds me a lot of, especially now that the Madoka Magica game came out for, like, phone. I won't play it, but I have seen some of the scenes for how the first death ever happens in that anime. It reminds me of that with the style. Just, yeah, it reminds me of Madoka Magica. You think it's a nice high school game. You play as a silly little high schooler. You go on some hijinks. No. It's murder. I like it. I like psychological games. It's very fun.
Shit, yeah. I wanted to speak to you anyway.
Oh god. Hey, Tomo!
Okay. Well, you go first.
For sure. Well, I wanted to thank you for killing Kotomi Ida. I don't know how you did it, but thanks.
Oh, so she has been keeping up.
Huh? How did you know she died?
Oh, come on. She didn't come in today, right? And there was that brutal stabbing incident over at the station last night. It don't take a genius to put 3 and 3 together.
It's 2 and 2 together, but okay, Tomoe.
That shit went down so close to here, where we spend so much of our time. Chances were good that it affects someone you know.
I shake my head at her logic. The city is home to more people than you could count. I don't know how she came to the conclusion, but the fact that she's actually correct just blows my mind.
Well, yeah. I guess that's it then.
I'm thankful. For serious. And Corpse Girl really did me and Shinya solid.
Danganronpa's voice acted in the beginning, the introductions, and the class trials. Other than that, it's mostly not voice acted. Oh, okay, so it's like major cutscenes. Pretty much. Alright.
If there's ever anything you need, like, no matter how dirty, then count me in. I owe ya.
Oh, okay, Tomoe. So Tomoe is officially a part of the side hustle.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
Sure. So, like, what'd you want to say to me?
Oh, I was going to tell you that Kotomi is dead.
Beat you to it, skank!
I love these two.
But I got a question or two. How'd you get someone to go on a killing spree and take Kotomi out along with the others? I mean, it wasn't you going around stabbing people, was it?
God, no, Tomoe.
No, of course not.
Oh?
It kind of happened outside my control. I sent Kotomi a photo of her corpse, just like Corpse Girl's standard mode of operation. And I gave her the instructions to kill someone, if she didn't want the circumstances of the photo to come true.
Holy shit.
She kinda ran with it, I guess. Seems like she took out 4 people before someone fought back and stabbed her. I think I'm in love with her, to be honest.
God, you're fucked up.
You weird slut! That's horrible!
Why are you encouraging this? You are the last person I would ever assume would be encouraging this. But I'm kinda here for it. I'm here for this. I don't know. I like her fucking attitude.
What can I say?
I like second
She
act
went with that in the
Tomoe.
end.
Second act Tomoe is best. I did not like her in the beginning, but this game is making me fall in love with her. That and Shinya. I did not like Shinya. I thought he was a pushover. He still is a pushover, but he's a lovable pushover.
Still, thanks. Really. Shinya will be
And nothing can make me hate Aoi.
That's okay. I'm just doing Corpse Girl's job. Where is Shinya anyway?
Oh, he was in earlier. Went home a bit early because he wasn't feeling well. Think it was just because he was dreading running into Kodomi, but... Well, he'll sort himself out soon enough.
Jesus.
You know, Noriko, you've changed a lot.
I have?
Totes. I mean, I know you act different around me now that we're friends, but it's more than that. You look, I don't know, kind of better?
Oh, my
Healthy or
knuckles.
something?
Oh. I didn't know about that.
Serious, though. I don't know. Maybe I just see it different now that I know who you really are.
No, she looks healthier because she's killing people successfully now. Now she wants to take care of herself.
Maybe.
Anyway, I'm gonna get going. You wanna grab a bite or something?
Yes!
Not today, sorry.
Fuck off, Noriko! You need girl time! Are you winning, son? We killed 4 or 5 people, Dossie. We're winning.
Sure thing. Right. See ya, skank!
Tomoe slaps my shoulder affectionately and takes off towards the train station. If I remember correctly, she did say that she'd be happy to help me out in the future, no matter how dirty the work is. I'll definitely have to take her up on that offer if the need arises. Also, another person found out the identity of Corpse Girl, but luckily, she's pretty cool about it. First, because we killed her boyfriend's assaulter, so she's very pleased with us being a psychopath. Yippee! Yippee, yippee, yippee! Yippee, yippee, yippee! Another interesting thought crosses my mind. Tomoe seemed kind of surprised that I managed to manipulate Katomi into going on a killing spree. To be honest, I'm also amazed I managed to pull that off. Which gets me thinking, would it be possible to manipulate more people in the future? After all, I came out of last night's ordeal with 500,000 yen in cash, and a bunch of bodies claimed in Corpse Girl's name. It's a fascinating prospect. There might be something to this. If I can successfully pull the right strings, Corpse Girl's ultimate ambition might be fulfilled sooner than I thought. I continue to dwell on the unlimited possibilities as I make my way to the station. Standing on the train platform, and thankfully not the same one from last night, which has been temporarily closed, I stare into space, completely lost in thought. I start to wonder how Kojiro is getting on with finding us a suitable location. As I fantasize about having an abandoned warehouse or factory to call our own, my phone cries out desperately for attention. I retrieve it from my handbag and glance at the screen. Kojiro is requesting a noise voice chat. I absentmindedly wondered if he read my mind and knew I was thinking about him as I answered the call.
Hello.
Want to see the place?
Yes!
No greeting, huh?
Sauce. Hi. Want to see the place?
Sorry, anyways. Hi, want to see the place? Do you still want to see it? If you see my place, will you, like, fall in love with me, please?
What if I'm busy right now?
Ah, Sauce. You busy?
I love this man. He's so sweet. Aw, Saz, you busy?
No.
Right? Want to see the place?
I think Kojiro's dialogue is the best. It's so fucking stupid and I love it. Every time he speaks, it just is the most blunt thing ever. And you don't expect it. Because he's just so awkward and antisocial. It works out. Great, want to see the place? Hey, do you want to see the place? Hey! Do you want to see the place? Coming, Lieutenant. Alright. I roll my eyes and decide to just go along with it. After all, I am dying to move ahead and see what kind of location he has secured for our work.
Yep. Where is it?
Mad. Shin Okubo, behind K-Town. An abandoned factory. Just what you wanted.
Shin Okubo. That's suspiciously convenient.
Why?
I work in Shinjuku. It's just one station away on my train line.
Okay, I'm heading there now. You in?
I'm in. How do I get to the factory from the station?
Exit the station to Okubodori. That's K-Town proper. I'll message you the full address.
Alrighty.
Okay, got it. Just head through Koreatown. I'll be there.
Why does he try so hard to be on the same level as Noriko's generation? I mean, Noriko's 20. This dude's just chronically online. That's just how people talk. Even Jerry, like, talks weird. He uses gamer talk. I don't do gamer talk because that's too big-brained, apparently, for my small little scrub brain. I'm what everyone fucking calls Unk, apparently, and I still don't even know what that means! I'm not Unk! I'm just here! I'm chilling with my weird visual novels. But if I, like, want to annoy Jerry or, like, any friends, I'll just start saying, like, random, I guess, Gen Z, Gen X garbage, I don't know, Alpha, whatever generation we're on now. I'll just be like, wow, that's very skibbity of you. That's bussin' right there. I do that to my brother, too. Anytime, Brother Rabbit says something I don't like, I just go, hey, that video you're watching right there? That's pretty bussin', skibbity. And he punches me. It's scary. I'm kidding, no, he just groans in agony, like, why? Why? Why do you exist? Is that 34? Is he 34? Trying to talk like Noriko's generation? I mean, I guess. I think this is pretty normal, pretty standard.
Mad. Bye.
I also don't even think this is how the generation in this game talk. This is just Kojiro. This is just Kojiro. And that is it. Isn't our generation called the silent generation? No? I'm talking more on, like, business standards. Because I know when I took, like, business class, you actually had to know, I mean, you had to learn more about, like, the generation stuff. And I didn't like it because it confused the shit out of me because there's a fine line between, alright, when do you become a boomer? When do you become a millennial? When do you become a Gen X or Z? What? Fuck not. And the only reason you have to do that is because you need to know who you're marketing towards. Is your product more for boomers? And if so, what do boomers want? Brother, the silent generation is 100 years ago. What? Sammy, I don't fucking know. Also, hi, Sammy. Hi, how you doing? Welcome in. Kojiro ends the call and I immediately receive a message with the factory's address. Seems easy enough to get to. I feel a bit nervous about going there. It's a new place, and it's located in a town I don't normally travel to. But for some reason, I feel energetic. I actually feel enthused about it. Maybe it's because I haven't been hidden away at home all day. I've been at work, around other people. Perhaps that helps me accumulate to the concept of going somewhere new. 34 now? Started at 22? Oh, I didn't realize that. He even said that he was working at the morgue for 12 years and said, shit, I'm old. Well, I know he's old. Ugh. I knew he was in his 30s. I'd still fuck that man. And the chances of someone sneaking up behind me and strangling me in broad daylight are pretty slim, I think. What generations are is because I'm a word nerd in the etymology. Sammy, I don't know what that word means. That's too big. That's too many fucking letters. There's more than 4 letters in that thing. More than 4 to 10. Or is that 10? 2, 4... I can't fucking read it. It means history! That's how words be made! Fuck off! That's fair. The history of words of generation names are very interesting. Okay, cool. It is very interesting, though. I don't understand it. But I'm glad people understand it so that I don't have to. I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something and I completely forgot it. Back to the game, I guess. As I put my phone away, the train pulls up to the platform. The same train that was going to take me home will take me to Shin Okubo. It's the very next stop from here. Boomers are called boomers because they were born in the baby boom, the boomers. That makes sense.
Anime_Emmy asked also, I watched part 1 of the Corpse Factory streams and absolutely loved your joke about selling Jerry on Tamo, rolling on
You
the floor
might
laughing emoji.
you might like that joke, but Jerry did not like that joke. I think I played TFT with Jerry, with Chester the next day, and Jerry's like, well, at least she's not trying to sell me on Temu, like some people, and I'm like, sorry, that was chat, that wasn't me. Blink blank, I'm innocent. I'm a little wary of how convenient this is turning out to be. Could be Kojira's luring me into a trap, but I don't know. I think he genuinely wants to be involved with Corpse Girl's work. I board the train and stand by the doors, ready to disembark at the next station. I was right, though. Kojira wants to be the next Bonnie and Clyde. You know, my uncle's laughing at the joke and I play that moment for him. Nice. Let's go. I really am Unk status then, huh? God damn it. This is why when I used to teach, they called me Mr. Uncle. Oh, jeez. Oh, gee willikers. Oh, this is our corpse factory. That's fucking huge. What the fuck? The abandoned factory is almost exactly how I imagine it would be. Tall, broad, foreboding, eroded and worn down, with brick walls and steel sheeting covered with thick layers of black exhaust. Gigantic metal pipes protrude from within and wrap around the exterior, only to re-enter through vents here and there. A series of ventilation shafts and chimneys line the roof, but they don't release even a single puff of smoke. This place has been shut down for a long, long time. Can I go on a giant rant about how I hate the new naming convention because I have very strong opinions? Sure, Sammy. I'm curious. Because now we're just naming the generations after letters, right? We got Gen X, we got Gen Y. So wait, we're naming them off of Pokemon games. We got Gen X and Y. Now we need Z and... It's X and Y and then... Oh no, Sun and Moon. I thought there was another letter one. Was there not another letter Pokemon? Is it just X and Y? I thought there was a Z somewhere. Or I'm wrong. It's Z and M. But no, there's Sun and Moon. I'm pretty sure you met my uncle at one point. Yeah, I did. I think. I don't know. I meet a lot of people. The front entrance is located at the rear of a small parking lot. It's a simple steel door that has been chained up and padlocked. There's Generation Z. There's also Pokemon Z for the series. Oh, it's a Z. I think it's a show though. It's not a game. Further along the side of the building is the loading dock, an expansive asphalt that leads to a concrete path and a giant roller door. That's where we're gonna carry the bodies. In the dock sits a derelict van covered in a brown tarpaulin.
This place is amazing.
You haven't seen inside yet.
Oh shit, hi Kojiro! I glanced towards the steel door, securely chained shut, and wondered if anyone has entered within the last decade. If Kojiro's checked out the inside, then he did well covering his tracks.
How do we get in?
Around here.
I follow his lead as he walks towards the corner of the building. A steel railing bars our path, but he swiftly hurdles over it and continues down the side of the factory. I take a minute to climb the railing, making sure not to twist an ankle as I stick the landing on the other side.
Here.
Kojiro points to an open window. Thankfully, there seems to be enough of a gap for someone as large as Kojiro to slip through. I shouldn't have an issue getting in either, despite my thin, heavy-set frame. He slides in first, and I quickly follow. And with that, I find myself inside the factory. The place is huge, it's an open-plan design, and it's pretty much empty. A few stray pieces of odd machinery line one wall. A small forklift, a pallet jack, and a bunch of buckets and mops catch my attention. All of this could be useful for our little operation. A number of iron workbenches are piled up in a stack. They look heavy and rusted, but they would probably make a good table for resting corpses on. Aside from these miscellaneous items, the factory is essentially bare. The concrete floor is in bad shape, cracked and worn from probably 50 years of use. The thick brick walls are scorched in some places and dented in others. So the reason this place is abandoned, there was probably some fire that happened, because this was definitely like a workshop of something. You have metal sheets, you have forklifts. They were probably producing they were probably making machinery here, or forging metals to like give away to places, but then a fire must have broke out. And that's why we have this little factory. Still,
It's perfect.
it's very perfect.
Thanks. Figured you'd approve.
How did you know about this place?
Kojiro doesn't answer immediately. His eyes turn to the stupendous high ceiling, with its array of glass sunlights beaming light down upon us. After a minute, he turns back to
I
me.
used to work here.
Oh, shit. So it's personal. His dad?
What did he do here?
This place used to manufacture steel fencing.
I was right.
Fences,
Some steel.
chicken mesh, that kind of thing.
Huh, I see.
A lot of that is imported now. There's still an industry here, but Dad couldn't compete.
Oh, so he owns it. He owns this
Went
place.
out of business maybe a dozen years ago. Died about a month later.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kojiro.
He died?
That's how it goes.
I'm sorry.
We weren't close. Well, could have been closer.
So, how come no one else bought the factory?
Look around. It's a dump. Who'd want it?
That's fair. Who would want
Cost
this?
a fortune to fix or rebuild. Wonder if it was waiting for us.
Yeah. I wonder.
It definitely all seems too good to be true. But this is the real deal. This is our factory now.
Only half on this, right?
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Good. Welcome home then. Or something.
Let's work well together.
Roger that.
I've entered an unlikely partnership with Kojiro. We've obtained a base of operations, safe from prying eyes. The next step is to fill this factory with corpses and carry on with Corpse Girl's grand scheme. This place is gonna fucking reek. If you're putting corpses in a hot factory with like little to no insulation, I mean, I guess there's insulation because the factory is burned down and has like broken windows, but that place is gonna fucking reek. Like, holy shit, I hope you don't have a sense of smell, Noriko. Or you take a bunch of fucking showers, because you are gonna smell like a walking corpse.
No problem. Should I come upstairs?
Oh shit.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Okay. By the way, when are we starting work?
Well, as soon as as soon as Corpse Girl receives another request for a death, we can start on it.
Oh. No grand heist from the morgue first?
Think about it. It's important that the cadavers I use match the details of my victims. I won't know what kind of cadaver to use until I receive a photo of the victim.
That is true.
Guess that makes sense. What's the big plan anyway? How do we lift corpses from the morgue?
I had a feeling he would ask about this sooner or later. I did tell him that I had a perfect idea after all.
I imagine the biggest issue is writing off the bodies, so to speak. If a cadaver goes missing or is unaccounted for,
Oh, my
there will be an
knuckles.
investigation. Am I right?
Guess so.
We need to be able to take the bodies away from the morgue without anyone ever knowing they're gone. So, the solution is simple. We only take the cadavers that are due to be
Jesus Christ, Sammy! Sammy, what is this?
Hey, wise guy. A delivery company
Oh,
picks up
fuck.
the cremains nearly every day.
Sammy! What is this school paper I'm reading? Hold on, alright. Alright, chat. Let's get in the rant. Okay, so before the name... Oh, fuck. Am I gonna have to read this really quick? Get out of here, ad. Before the names were named after a specific event in their generation, Gen X was named because of the emo movement was in its prime during it being different, being against the norm. It wasn't about the letter X, it was the concept of saying, no, millennials, they're at the end of the millennia. A bit boring, but it makes sense, and one guy said, what if we called it Gen Y? And people ignored him, because that's stupid. Then Gen Z came. Fucking Gen Z. What does the Z mean? Nothing! Fucking nothing! Some guy, some fucking spawn of the Dark One himself, saw Gen X, saw that like 5 people were calling millennials Gen Y, and went, oh, I see, Gen Z. No! You don't do that! That's a temporary name at best! Some people wanted to go with iGen, like the iPad, because we were the first generation born in the internet, and that's amazing! That's a good one! Why did we go with Gen Z? And now Gen Alpha? I'm sorry, no. What the hell does Alpha mean? They're the Alpha Sigma males, that's what, Sammy. What will we call the generation after? Beta? Gamma? Gamma doesn't even begin with C. No Greek letter begins with C. We've done ourselves a hole of our own hubris. We had a good thing going, and we fucking ruined it. This is why we can't have good things. Okay, you made that very amusing. I like it. I did warn you. No, I like it. I liked it a lot. I was a little worried it was just gonna be history facts, and I was gonna be like, I understand, but you made it funny. I like that. I like a funny guy. But yeah, no, I've never heard. Oh fuck. I never heard of the iGen, though. I feel like the iGen just sounds stupid. I'm not gonna lie, Gen Z is stupid, but iGen is also stupid. I don't know. Call us Gen Wi-Fi. There you go. That's what iGen is stupid, sure, but Gen Z is so much more stupid. I cringe every time I hear it. I take iGen any day, yeah. I like to be an iGenner. I like to be Kylie Jenner! The best iGenner. Even though, isn't Kylie Jenner a millennial? Or is she a boomer? I don't know.
That's what the ashes are called.
Oh, right.
You goddamn Noriko! You're stealing cadavers, and you don't know what cremation is? That's okay, get some knowledge.
So what do we
Damn.
hand over? Empty canisters?
It's simple. Fake ashes.
Just get cigar ashes.
Yeah, right. Fake ashes. Like I just have those lying around.
Like I have those lying around. I do. Kojiro stops mid-sentence and stares straight at me.
Huh. Might be onto something.
We literally just need a smoker. We need someone that is a chronicle smoker.
Don't tell me you do have those lying around.
The thing I'm sad about, if there's not even an attempt to like get another name for Gen Alpha, we've given up. It's just Gen Alpha. I've only ever heard it as Gen Alpha, and I don't think I'm ever gonna hear it as anything else besides that.
Not fake ashes. Real cremains.
Shit, are you gonna use your dad's ashes?
Bodies are cremated every day. Wouldn't be hard to take a bit off the top.
Oh no, he's just gonna pile together a bunch of them. Okay.
Huh?
Could probably get away with like a quarter?
I'm confused. What are you talking about?
We're stealing ashes.
Saws.
Saws.
Every time someone gets cremated, I'll collect a quarter of the ashes, store them, put them aside. Won't take long to fill up a whole canister.
Let me see if I follow you. You gather up a little bit of ash from every cadaver that gets cremated.
I was gonna look up what cremains mean. It's just ashes from cremation. That's all it is.
Whenever we want to hoist a body from the morgue, we use the previously gathered ashes to fill a canister. We slap a label on it that says, "These are the remains of so-and-so." Then we take so-and-so out of the morgue. We record that their body has been cremated, when in reality, it's been snatched from the morgue.
This is kind of what happened to my grandma when she... Not my grandma! She didn't, like, she's alive! But... I should choose my words carefully next time. But my grandma had a pet pig named Cleo that she wanted to get cremated. And they didn't even fucking give her ashes. They gave her a can. And were like, yeah, here's your dead pig. But I mean, hey, at least the bacon after she received that was pretty good. So, like, it's okay. She wasn't complaining too much.
I imagine the canister of ashes just gets picked up with all the others going out on the same day.
Oh,
Pretty much.
probably.
We also put a token in the canister.
A token?
A token?
Like a dog tag. Has the cadaver's serial number engraved on it. Normally attached to the body before cremation. They don't burn. Lets the cremains be identified later.
Huh, I see. Can we get our hands on those tokens?
Sure. The bodies we're lifting from the morgue are due for cremation anyway. I can get the tokens engraved without a hitch. Proper serial numbers and all.
Oh, that works out perfectly. Thank you, Kojiro. Why didn't you ever think of this? This feels really simple.
Okay, good. This is getting complicated, though. There's quite a bit we have to remember to do.
Don't worry. I'll take you through it when we need to. Most importantly, I'll need to start gathering portions of cremains.
I will say though, Emmy, if you gotta say mods, feel free to delete this message if you think it's too personal. I do recommend not sending it then. We like to have a little bit of fun here. I'm not really a therapist, but you know, I am sorry about what happened, you know. I'll stop complaining about names. It is quite funny though, Sammy. Until now, most generations had like 2 or 3 names. Like boomers had the war generation, Gen X had no gens, millennials had Gen X had no gen. Oh, no gen is actually not bad. But I think Gen X might be a bit of an upgrade from that. Millennials had Gen Y. Stupid. Gen Alpha is the first with none alternatives. Yeah, that is weird. I don't know what we would call Gen Alpha, though, to be fair. Nothing, like, major has really happened. I don't know. I don't really do, I don't understand politics or whatnot, or what causes these. Fucking the Glockers? What? The Glockers. Gen Glock. Yeah, that... That's insane. Gen Glock. No, that's the American generation, Sammy.
Need to have those collected in advance.
Yes, we do need those in advance.
Thanks.
No props. But big question remains.
What's that?
How do we move cadavers out of the morgue?
Big van. Big white van.
Ever tried lifting a stiff? Not easy. And you're no bodybuilder. No offense.
No, but Tomoe might be able to help.
None taken?
The first generation's born into freedom. That's fucking insane. That's so dumb.
Look, security in the joint is minimal. I'm there alone like 90% of the time. We don't have to worry too much about getting busted. As long as we cover our tracks, of course, and only take cadavers we've written off, as you put it. Bodies nobody will come looking for.
Hang on. Are there security cameras, alarm systems, anything like that?
Don't think so. Plenty in the hospital proper, though.
That's fine. As long as the morgue is clear.
Still, answer my question. How do we move the bodies?
I don't know how we're gonna fucking move the
A
bodies.
hearse? A truck?
No, but surely we could get something. What about a small van?
You got a license?
No.
Need a driver's license. And not just that, needs to be suitable for a van. A medium vehicle license, I think.
Oh, I forget, Japan has, like, different license laws, right?
Oh. I don't have a license, but surely driving a van can't be that hard, right? We could just rent a van and wing it.
Uh-huh. Can't even rent one without a license.
Okay then. Do you have the right license?
Don't look at me. Never driven a vehicle in my life.
Dude, you're 34!
Yeah, me neither.
But they also have, like, a great transportation system, so I really can't say much.
Right. So this is a bust.
And this is where Tomoe comes into play. Does Tomoe have a license?
Hang on.
I whip my phone out of my bag and skim through my noise contacts. I prefer to text than call, but I'm too impatient right now to wait for a response. I start a voice chat request and wait for the recipient to answer.
Hey, Skank, what up?
Oh my god, look at her collar picture! That's so cute!
Tomoe, hey, you got a sec?
Sure.
Do you have a driver's license?
Yep. No car, though.
Okay, what kind of vehicle is your license good for?
Like cars and scooters.
Not vans?
I mean, I don't think so.
I curse under my breath.
Yo, what's the problem? You need a lift or something?
Not quite. I need to, pick something up.
Oh, something big? That why you need a van?
Yeah?
I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. I can't even rent a van with my license.
Yeah, I know.
I shoot a deathly glance at Kojiro, and he just shrugs, a look of I told you so on his face.
I mean, if you're desperate, you could just buy a van.
Huh?
I see secondhand vans listed for sale all the time. Check out the noise marketplace and the classifieds pages.
So noise is just Facebook. It's just a shitty Facebook.
No one will check for a license on a private sale. It's just one chump selling a van to another chump.
Holy shit. You're right. You're a genius.
Well, I don't know about that.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, you wouldn't object to a driving gig, would you?
I do owe you one, I suppose. You want me to drive a van, though? If I get busted on my license, I'll go to prison.
You'll go to prison regardless.
You won't go to prison. It'll be a fine at most, I think.
I look at Kojiro and he gives me another shrug.
Look, if you get a fine, I'll pay for it. That cool?
Yeah, what the hell? What are the chances of getting busted anyway, right?
Yeah,
So
right.
whatever, the address and stuff. Shinny just got to my place, so I gotta get the door.
Okay, will do. Thanks, Tomoe.
Sure. Later, slut.
Perfect. The plan is falling into place, chat. We will be able to transport the bodies. I end the call and feel a wave of excitement flooding through me.
You get all that?
More or less. You girls sure are loud.
Sorry. So, I'll need you to do me a favor.
By van, right?
Yeah, you're a big, strong man. You won't get ripped off. I'm just a poor little girl.
Jesus Christ,
But
Noriko.
I'll do it. But you got the money?
As a matter of fact,
I fondly remember swindling a cool 500,000 yen from Katomi Ida just this
we've
week.
got a 500,000 budget. Will that do?
Maybe. Can't get you anything modern, but I'm sure it's enough.
Great. You think you can get something tomorrow?
I'll try. The noise marketplace, right?
That's right.
Well, no promises. I'll do my best.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah. Okay. I'm heading off. Unless you actually do want me to come upstairs.
Shut the fuck up, Kojiro. Get out of here.
No.
Get out of
Roger
here.
that.
He's like, alright, I shot my shot. Alright.
See you tomorrow.
Gotta
Probably.
appreciate that. Kojiro turns with little more than a wave, exits the building, and crosses the street. I quickly ascend the stairs, the slight spring in my step. Are we not gonna give him the money? You're a genius! Me starts singing Genius by LSD, featuring, I don't know. I'm more eager than usual to get the day started. When I get out of bed, I take my medication. Just like usual, I've been good at keeping up with it lately, sticking to my newfound convictions. I wash down the tablets with a glass of water. After getting dressed, I put on my makeup. The same morning routine, the same movements, the same actions. But I feel good today. I'm not dragging my feet. I'm happy that things are moving forward, both for me and for Corpse Girl. As I'm packing my handbag, I receive a call from Aoi. Aoi. I haven't spoken to her for a little while. In fact, the last time we spoke, I think it was way back when she didn't come into the office for her first day of work. It was nearly 2 weeks ago. Shit! I really dropped the ball. I'm supposed to be trying to look after her, but I've been so caught up with my own crap. In addition, I've been actively trying to put her out of my mind in order to get over my feelings for her. But now I feel like I've just neglected the poor girl at a time when she needs me the most. I hurriedly answer the call, too guilty to keep her waiting any longer.
Aoi! Hey! Noriko?
Owie!
I'm so glad you called. I've been a terrible friend. I haven't kept in touch with you. No, it's okay. Really. I've been busy. I should have called you earlier. Seriously, I'm sorry. It's okay.
Uh-oh.
Wanna talk to
It
me
don't
about-
sound okay.
Yes. Well, I think so. Please, you can talk to me about anything. I'm Noriko, remember? Yes, that's true.
Yes! Tell me, what's on your mind, Aoi?
So, I wanted to ask, have you ever heard of something called Corpse Girl's website?
Oh, Aoi, no. We can't get her. Does Aoi sound like she has something she needs to confess? That's just always her voice. She just has a very timid and shy voice. Aoi knows about Corpse Girl?
Yeah, I've heard rumors. Really? Wow. So, does it really exist? Apparently, yeah. I couldn't find any solid information about it. What is it? Well...
How do I explain this to her? Should I explain this to her? Aoi is so sweet and innocent. Does she need to know about a website designed to conjure the omnipresent specter of death?
It's all just hearsay. I wouldn't take it too seriously. Oh, but I want to know.
Aoi's not in on it, no. I don't think Aoi's onto us. I think she's just really curious.
Well, people say that you can use the site to request somebody's death. Requested death? But how? How does it work?
Actually, I think we're getting close to where the prologue started. Now that I'm thinking about it. Because Aoi had just heard about Corpse Girl on the day that the other blonde girl, I forgot her name, when that, like, she was told.
Really, I don't know. I've heard that the victim receives a photo of their own corpse. The photo is supposedly sent from the future. Whoa. Really? That sounds like something from a manga. Yeah. Suppose it does. Have you ever used the website? Of course not, silly. What kind of person do you think I am? Sorry. Why are you so excited about this anyway?
Oh, is she gonna put the family member on it?
Oh, no reason. I kinda
When
just
Emmy
like-
died? Oh, yeah, I think that's her name.
You do? I never knew that. You don't know everything about me, Miss Noriko.
Jesus, Aoi. Even though through the phone, I can sense that Aoi is in a happier mood than usual. Her cheery voice gives me a sense of nostalgia, and I think back to the time we spent together in school.
Don't go using the site, okay? It's not good to mess with crap like that. Don't worry. I wouldn't use something so scary.
She's lying to
I
me!
just heard about it, and, well, I got kind of curious is all.
I feel like she's lying to me.
Alright. By the way, how is everything? Are you still working at the maid cafe? Yeah. And that customer of yours? He's still around.
Oh, my poor girl!
Not in trouble, are you? No.
A light suddenly switches on in my mind, and I realize why Aoi was asking about Corpse Girl's website.
You're not thinking about requesting that guy's death, are you? Allie, you told me that you didn't even want to get the police involved. Now you want him dead?
What did he do to my Aoi? What did he do to my girl?
It's not what you think, okay? If he dies, it won't be because of me, right?
rest of my family won't know I was involved. They won't disown me or think less of me.
That's fair.
Look, I'm not going to go ahead with it, okay? Besides, you don't even believe the site works. So...
I feel terrible for Aoi. Part of me wants to scream for her to do it, to request that asshole's death and let me or Corpse Girl take care of him. But part of me knows that she can't handle it. She would be crushed with guilt if he really did die. She's delicate and emotional. Being responsible for the death of another human being, a family member at that, would devastate her.
Aoi, my best advice for you is to go to the police. Don't mess with requesting his death. Okay, I gotta go now.
Aww, I think Aoi was hoping for Noriko to be supportive. Emi Katsuno, that's the name of the blonde girl who got fired from her job because of Noriko's big sister. Yeah, okay. I can see her pouting face in my mind. The face she makes when she doesn't get something she wants. She's not a childish person, but her disappointment is often evident in her
I'll
expressions.
speak to you soon, okay? Okay, bye.
Aww. She ends the call and I heave a sigh. I get the nagging feeling that she's going to do something rash. But really? Can I blame her? That guy, whoever he is, has been harassing her for so long. It's only natural she'd be at her wit's end. So, if she makes the request, I'll take care of him. And if the guilt eats away at her, I'll be there to comfort her. It's the least I can do as a friend. As her friend Noriko, it's the least I can do as Corpse Girl. So I know who requested Emi's death. I'm pretty sure Noriko found out who requested her sister. That's what I'm assuming. Either that, or Noriko's sister also requested the death of her. Those are the only two options I can think of. Because I don't see, like, if Noriko wouldn't kill, like, Tomoe, if, like, Tomoe ever ended up, because I'm assuming if, like, somebody she knew ended up on the request, I don't think she would have the guts to do it. I know she's, like, a psychopath, or a sociopath at this point. I'd say she's, like, no, because she's empathetic. She has some sort of empathy. I would say she's more of a psychopath. Because I think psychopaths can still be somewhat empath, or empathetic. I know it's sociopaths that, like, have no empathy at all. But I don't think she would be able to do it if it was, like, a family member. As I resume getting ready for work, I can't help but replay the conversation in my head. Aoi definitely seemed excited about the prospect of Corpse Girl's website being the real deal. Excited, eager, filled with anticipation. That same dizzying feeling I get whenever I'm waiting for a victim's death. Waiting for a victim's death. And then it hits me. And I immediately realize why Aoi was so excited. Why she called me in an uncharacteristically talkative mood. She wanted my opinion on Corpse Girl's operation. She wanted affirmation, confirmation. She wanted reassurance that her victim really is going to perish. She doesn't know that I'm Corpse Girl. She simply wanted a knowledgeable friend to confirm if the rumors are true. Because she has already submitted her victim's photo to the website. And she can't wait to find out if he's going to die. Throwing my handbag to the floor, I grab my laptop from the bed. It's right where I left it before falling asleep last night. I boot it up and log into Corpse Girl's website. The little blinking notification that I dream about seeing greets me. 3 new requests!
3 new requests?
Oh yeah, no, we're getting to the point.
How?
I can't believe what I'm seeing. I quickly queue up the photos to download. Yeah! Oh, wait! Wait, that's all of them! Noriko's sister requested the death of all of the coworkers. Holy shit! Oh! Because I recognize the other two. I don't know why I didn't recognize the blonde girl. After a few seconds, they all open up. and I flick through them with a dumbfounded expression plastered across my face. They're all female, so that rules out my theory that Aoi has requested the death of the guy harassing her. I suppose she really was just excited about the prospect of the website, but hadn't actually gone through with anything yet. But what really surprises me about the new request is that I recognize one of the young women, yet another person I'm familiar with. Out of all the people in the world, what are the chances of knowing multiple people requested through the website? The girl is Emi Katsuno. If I remember correctly, she went to senior high with Aoi, Shinya, and myself. Oh, she went to high school with them. I never liked her much. In fact, she was somewhat of a bully towards me. Nothing more than name-calling, but in my mind, that's as bad as anything else. It's not hard to imagine someone wanting her dead. Tomorrow. Hi, Boston! Are you excited for Limbus Company? I'm gonna play it 2 days in a row because it looks really fun. And I've been wanting to play the game for a while, too. The other 2 victims were strangers to me. A ditzy-looking airhead with pink hair, and a worn-out, strained woman who could be anywhere from 20 to 40. Jesus! She's not 40! I think she was 20. To get 3 requests all at once is remarkable. How am I going to work through all of these? It's a shame that my operation would cook. It's funny time! Thank you, Boston, for the sponge! For the sub! You get to go back in the special wall! Buzzer's really like, I ain't getting ads for this shit tomorrow. I'm watching all of it. Oh, tomorrow's streaming no ads. I just saw. Oh shit, there I am. I'm gonna die. Oh, you ain't even noticed my joke. I'm noticing them. Sorry if I don't read most of them half the time. My brain's kind of dying. In fact, maybe I'll skip work today so I can dedicate the time to crafting these photos. It's Friday after all. It's pretty much the weekend. No one would care if I don't show up at the office. I nod to myself, as if convincing my own mind that I'm making the right choice. I load up the database of the deceased. But why are you using the database when we have dead bodies? I step outside my apartment building, squinting in order to defend myself from the overwhelming rays of sunlight assaulting my eyes. As narrow as my vision is, I'm able to determine that Kojiro is nowhere to be seen. Where is he? Once again, he's making me wait. As I mumble under my breath, I hear the screeching of tires and watch in disbelief as a van pulls up outside my apartment building. Let me take a sip of my drink. Ah, look at them! It's a beat-up old thing that may have once been white, but is now covered in grime. The windows are either tinted or encrusted with dirt. To my surprise, the window on the passenger side lowers and I see some familiar faces. Next to Kojiro in the driver's seat is none other than Tomoe. She's waving and grinning like a lunatic.
Hey, skank!
Hey, bitch!
So, how's this?
Perfect. My face must have revealed my fury, because Kojiro flinches before I can even respond.
Where did you even get this piece of shit?
Some guy.
Some guy? What guy?
There's some guy from the Noise Marketplace. Only wanted $250 for it. So, here's the other half of your money back. You're welcome.
He holds up the paper bag I gave him earlier. It seems to still have a bit of weight to it. When Kojiro showed up at my apartment earlier this morning, he told me he found a great deal in a van. I had a good feeling about it. I handed him the money to go and secure the vehicle. However, he mentioned that he needed a driver to haul it back. He asked me to call Tomoe for assistance. Thankfully, Tomoe agreed to help. Any opportunity to leave the office was good enough for her. I never expected her and Kojiro to come back driving a death trap on wheels.
Unbelievable. We're not going to die in this thing, are we?
That'd be ironic.
Who knows?
It has AC!
It has AC! That's all that fucking matters. Dude, my car, my little icebox is literally, it might be a little bit smaller than this van, but my little icebox car, it has no fucking AC, so I will kill for this.
Great.
It is great, Noriko.
Did you ask the guy if anyone has ever been murdered in it?
What do you care? He's gonna see a lot of corpses before we're done with it.
Exactly. He's got a point, but I still don't feel good about it.
We're picking up corpses in this thing.
Yes, we are, Tomoe.
important. And you owe me one, remember?
That shit's gross. I don't mind driving, but come on. Ugh, whatever. Long as I don't have to touch nothing.
I'm doing the heavy lifting. Don't worry.
Tomoe leans over Kojiro and squeezes past him awkwardly to speak to me in a hushed voice.
Who is this weirdo, anyway? When you said you wanted me to go pick up a van, I thought you'd put me in decent company.
Sorry. He's my, business partner.
This is all for Corpse Girl shit, right? Well, whatever. I'm cool with it. Just hope this dude doesn't try to cut me or nothing.
Yeah, everyone just thinks Kojiro's gonna kill him. That's crazy. She pulls back and gives Kojiro some air.
Anyway, get in.
Huh? Why?
Going to the morgue.
Hang on. I haven't planned anything yet. You want to do this now?
If not now, when?
Any other time, after I've had a chance to get
You have requests, right?
Yeah, 3, actually.
Right. So let's go get some bodies that match.
Yeah!
But you haven't even had time to put aside any ashes. You were gonna collect a little from each cremation and put them aside and...
Already done.
Seriously?
Damn, he works fast.
Worked night shift last night. Got like 3 or 4 canisters saved up.
Jesus Christ.
Said you've got 3 requests? Well, how convenient.
That is very convenient, sir.
Look, this operation was your idea. You want to do it or not?
Okay, yeah, now he's getting pissed. He's like, come on. This was your idea. I only mentioned it. I'm just not ready. Kojiro thinks he can just rock up to my place and take me to the morgue, somewhere I've never been? I've had no time to prepare myself, no time to even think about it. Visiting the factory yesterday left me feeling pretty exhausted. Having to tackle another new place today is simply too much to ask.
I told you I'd guide you through the process, right? There's nothing to worry about.
You don't understand. I've never been to the morgue before.
Tomoe shoots me a quizzical look from behind Kojiro.
Nervous? I think I understand. For me, it's the most relaxing place on Earth. My little sanctuary.
Really?
Sure. No one to talk to me, no one to bother me, unless you count the dead, of course.
I suppose that's true.
And you won't be alone. You've got me and this chick.
And this chick right here. Hey, you got me and this blondie.
It's Tomoe. Thank you very much.
Oh geez, they're gonna be great friends.
Sauce.
I take a deep breath and brace myself for the next thing I'm about to say.
Okay. Let's go.
Kojiro's right. Everything will be okay. I need to get used to going to the morgue. It's a new place, but it's going to be an essential place. I tell myself that this is all for Corpse Girl, for me, for us. Kojiro pulls the van's sliding door open, and I take a careful step inside. Let's go. Let's get some bodies. The morgue is a lot colder than I imagined it would be. I berate myself for not bringing a sweater, but there's nothing I can do about it now. The place has an icy, otherworldly feel to it. It's depressing and clinical, and devoid of hope. And then there's the stench. It's not as overwhelming as I feared it may be, but it lingers and claws at my senses, clings inside my nostrils and mouth and the very interior of my skull. It's very easy to understand why Kojiro's clothes always smell like this place. Once the odor gets a grip on you, it doesn't let go.
Honey, I'm home.
A poor joke in poor taste, even for Kojiro. I feel like I'm going to vomit. Even Tomoe is looking a bit paler than normal. I'm surprised she accompanied us inside after she spent the whole drive over insisting that she would stay in the van.
They store bodies in here?
Yes, they do. We sniffing the morgue? Yes, we are, Asterisk. We're smelling those bodies.
A body in each.
Fucking disgusting.
Noriko?
Yeah?
I keep things in order around here. Chambers on the left wall are cadavers due for cremation.
And what about the lockers on the right wall?
No touchy-touchy.
No touchy-touchy. Don't touch it.
They're new arrivals or they're being collected for some reason or other. Autopsy, funeral, etc.
Ah, you can't take my nose, Asterix! Ha! I'll refund your points after stream, but like, I forgot to fix my shit. I didn't fix it.
Got it. So, we can only make use of the cadavers in the lockers on the left wall.
Wait, is there a stench of formaldehyde? Isn't formaldehyde poisonous?
That's a bingo.
I listlessly wander over to the left wall. There must be dozens of cold chambers here, all lined up in neat rows. Some doors are slightly ajar. Peeking inside reveals that they're empty, but the vast majority are sealed tight, the occupants within sleeping soundly.
Hey, question.
Shoot.
How do I know who is in each locker? Like, if I wanted to get an old woman's corpse, do I just have to search blindly?
Nah.
Unfollowing, my day is ruined. I'm sorry, Asterix!
Okay, then what do I do?
Come here.
I walk over to Kojiro and follow him to a large computer monitor mounted on the far wall. Oh, so we can, like, tap in what we want. He taps on a little panel and inset into the wall, and a shelf pops out, revealing a keyboard and mouse.
Familiar with databases?
Somewhat.
Perhaps all my data entry experience at Temujin will pay off here.
It's pretty simple anyway. Live database contains the current inventory items.
Ew. Well, you refer to these bodies as inventory items?
What would you call them?
Well, like, they used to be real people and shit, right? Why not show some respect?
Tomoe, you're the only one here with empathy. I'm sorry, Tomoe.
I don't understand. They're cadavers.
I put a trembling hand on Tomoe's shoulder. I wanted to comfort her, but the act of doing so is still alien to me.
Don't worry about him, Tomoe. He can be a bit insensitive.
No shit.
He's a freak.
Wow. Ouch.
Tomoe scoffs and makes a gesture with her middle finger. I'm a little surprised that she's so bothered by this. It's kind of funny that she holds respect for the dead, but not so much for the living.
Okay, so I can search this database for bodies that match my needs.
Yep. Just use the filters at the top. Not many categories, but it has the basics. Age range, gender, name. Not that that'll be useful to you. Actually, that's about it.
It's enough. It'll save some time at the very least.
Okay, so you want to hoist 3 bodies today, right? You said you have 3 requests?
Yeah, but this place is kind of overwhelming. I'm hesitant to bite off more than we can chew.
What's the game plan then?
How about we just take one body today? We'll take it back to the factory, work on it, and see how we go.
Yeah, a test trial.
Works for me. Here, use the database.
Kojiro steps away from the monitor and indicates that I should use it. I rest my sweaty hands on the keyboard and feel the cold metal buttons stinging my skin. A metal keyboard. It's very fitting for this cold, lifeless place. I have 3 requests currently in the works. I managed to get photos edited for all 3 of them thanks to taking the day off from the office. There's Emi Katsuno, the bully I went to school with. Then there's the pink-haired girl, and the woman that looked tired and worn out. I should try and find a cadaver that matches the appearance of one of those victims. I use the database's filter to search for females, and then I narrow down the age range to young adult. There are a lot of hits. Just how many people are entombed here anyway? I skim through the list of results. Since their names are meaningless to me, they might as well all be identical. The column of data containing cold chamber identification codes is interesting. I point one of the results out to Kojiro.
Hey, how do I know what these numbers mean? This one here is 64AB. This one is number 31AA.
Ah, okay. Letters correspond to location. First letter refers to left wall or right wall. Second letter refers to top row or bottom row.
Okay.
Give me an example.
Okay, this one? Number 64AB. The A means it's on the left wall and the B means it's on the bottom row.
Left wall. That's the side I can choose from, right? The body's due for cremation?
Yep,
So I could grab number 64AB if I wanted.
up to you.
But this one here, let's see, number 98BA. Could I grab that?
No. The first letter is B, so that's on the right wall. No go. Not
Yeah,
scheduled
no
for
bees. Only A's.
I think I get it.
I make a mental list of cold chambers on the left wall that fit my
I'm
needs.
going to start cracking open some of these sarcophagi.
Haha. That's a new one. Mad.
That's crazy. Okay, I looked up and yes, formaldehyde is highly toxic, and according to Google, formaldehyde is also used by morticians and embalmers pretty frequently. So that's the primary component of embalming fluids, and used to preserve / sanitize bodies and make the bodies presentable for viewing. So it's like putting, fuck, what's it called? It's like putting sap and crystallizing a mosquito. Like putting a mosquito in sap and then crystallizing it. Forgot what it's called, but yeah. Fossilizing it. But yeah. I hope that my nervousness isn't showing. I almost can't believe that I'm about to examine corpses in the flesh. Corpse Girl would be proud of me right now. As I walk over to the left wall of cold chambers, I catch a glimpse of Tomo. She's standing by the exit, swiping on her phone as she taps her foot. I reach the first locker I want to look at.
Here we go.
There's a metal handle on the front of the chamber. It's paired with a release button, which I gather has to be pressed in at the same time as the handle is pulled forward. I grip the handle tightly, press the button, and pull with all my strength. A hiss echoes throughout the morgue as frigid, pressurized air billows out of the chamber. The door is now wide open, revealing the darkness within the locker. I peer inside. I can make out the shape of a body bag lying atop of the sliding tray inside the locker.
I thought the body would slide out automatically.
No? Just pull the tray out, like you'd pull out an oven tray.
Take a deep breath and grab the edge of the tray, then slide it out. Thankfully, the thick rollers along the bottom rail do most of the work, and once it has momentum, the tray slides all the way out of the chamber. My prize is revealed at last! A musty white body bag, packed full with decomposing corpse.
Now what?
Just unzip the HRP.
What?
Kojiro rolls his eyes.
The body bag. Unzip it, but cover your nose.
I do as I'm told. My left hand pinches my nostrils, and my right hand grips the tag attached to the bag's zipper. I tug the tag down and drag it along the length of the bag, and the zip makes a familiar zzz sound. And I smell the decomposing corpse, and vomit on the ground. And I smell the decomposing corpse and vomit on the ground and fall to my knees trying to catch my vomit and hold my nose closed at the same time. Stop! It's not one sentence! Shit. We're just knocked out cold from it. Tears well in my eyes, and I can't help but cry as the stench strikes me across the face again and again, and the river of bile and sick pouring down my clothes feels like a searing hot cattle prod against my skin. The sight of the corpse in the bag flickers in my vision and sears itself into my retinas, and I can't get it out of my head. Even when I close my eyes, I can't get it out of my head, and I can't not see it anymore. I can't help but think of my own reflection and how much I resemble Noriko and Corpse Girl and the corpse in the bag, all mixed together in some completely fucked up hybrid of decaying flesh and bone. I think Kojiro or Tomoe or Aoi grabs my shoulders to drag me away from the body, but Aoi isn't here anyway, and the hands feel so strong and warm and not brittle and lifeless like mine, and definitely not slender and perfect like Aoi's, but I get dragged away regardless, and my eyes are watering. The fluorescent lights on the ceiling are magnified by my tears, and I want to tear my eyes out and get the sight of the corpse out of my mind. I've seen so many corpses over the last year. I've seen countless photos of bodies dismembered and asphyxiated and electrocuted and shot and maimed and drowned, and yet the decaying corpse in the body bag, or the HRP as Koichi called it, or worse than any of them. Is worse than any of them. And it's worse than anything I could ever imagine. And it's worse than me, and worse than Corpse Girl, and for a fleeting moment, I begin to question what I spent the last year doing. What am I doing, involving myself with the dead and buried? The frantic screams of a girl resound in my ears, and my eyes and nostrils. I think she's calling my name, but it doesn't sound like my name. It sounds like Noriko, or something along those lines. Maybe Yuriko. Maybe she's calling out for my sister. But my sister isn't here. And Noriko isn't here. And I'm the only one here. Lying on my side. On the cold tile floor. And covered in warm vomit and hot tears. I feel the body lying next to me and smiling. And offering me a cup of coffee from that lovely French cafe I went to one time. I picture that lifeless corpse in my mind. Smiling and calling me names. Like bitch queen or goth bitch. Or bitch bitch. Basically just any senseless name she can pair with the word bitch. That word I hate so much. The Yuriko used to always call me. That mother used to always call me. That word that carries so much hate and contempt and yet rolls off the tongue so easily. The lifeless corpse keeps calling me names. Keeps taunting me. It keeps growing out her long blonde hair, and she taunts me with her fake smile and fake eyelashes. She corners me in the classroom and pulls my hair and rips out a fistful of it and laughs and calls me bitchy bitch 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 and screams and cackles. And I realize that she's always bullied me like this, and I hate her for it because I never did anything to her. I never did anything to Emi Katsuno. But she always bullied me. But she never bullied Aoi because no one was allowed to bully Aoi. The teachers all said so. They all said she's been through too much already. But it's okay to bully Noriko. Or me. Or Noriko. That's fine, they all said. So Aoi liked to bully me. And call me the bitching bitch. And she liked to pull my hair out. But that's fine, because hair grows back. And it meant that she didn't bully Aoi. So in a way, I was protecting Aoi. And that's all that ever really mattered. And the corpse in my mind isn't Emi. But it might as well be. It might as well be her. And maybe I can make it her. Maybe the corpse can become Emi Katsuno. And if I send her the photograph of the corpse, then she might kill herself. She might kill...
Fuck.
Damn. That was intense. My neck cracks loudly as I sit up straight. Oh, fuck my throat. Hold on. I did too much. Let me take sippies of my McDonald's Sprite. It's losing its flavor bit by bit because there's fucking ice in it that melted. I forgot to request no ice. My neck cracks loudly as I sit up straight. I blink a few times to clear the tears out of my eyes, and the worried faces of Kojiro and Tomoe appear in my vision.
You okay?
What the fuck, Noriko?
I spit the remnants of vomit out of my mouth.
I'm fine.
You don't fucking look fine. You chucked up all over the place.
It's not Emi's body, so this is not her corpse. She's not dead yet. We're trying to find a corpse that looks like her. Yeah, okay.
She'll be right. Seen this kind of thing before.
What do you mean?
Pretty normal to react like that to a decomposing cadaver. Surprised you're okay, Tomo?
It's Tomoe. Shit. Yeah, I'm fine. I don't like him, but I've seen corpses before.
Well, I thought Noriko had too.
Just pictures, I guess.
Damn. I'm not forgetting the carnage I witnessed at the train station thanks to Katomi Ida. Somehow seeing a stiff cadaver in a body bag was so much more overwhelming.
Right. Are you really Corpse Girl?
Apparently.
Come on, let's get you up.
Tomoe grabs me in a sort of bear hug and lifts me to my feet.
Sorry about the vomit.
It's fine. It's fucked up, but it's fine.
You really can't blame her.
Day?
I put my weight on my unsteady feet and step away from Tomoe.
No. There's something I need to do.
I stare straight at the corpse in the body bag. Her face is still exposed, lifeless, expressionless. Her hair is long, blonde. I imagine her with a bit of makeup, some blush, some lipstick, some fake eyelashes.
Whoever this was, she's exactly what I need for my next victim.
That worked out well.
Can we get her into the van?
Okay, I'll grab a trolley. Tomoe, give me a hand.
Ugh, if I have to.
Sorry, Tomoe. I nod and whisper a small thanks to both of them. Still a little groggy and unstable, I make my way to the morgue's door. I'll wait in the van for now. I need to take a moment to restore my energy. The real work will begin when we get to the factory. She's gonna fucking faint again. Oh, hi, Al. Oh, Al's licking himself. He bathing. And I think, with that, let's save. I said let's save. We save it and we call it a day, chat. Don't leave just yet, though. We are gonna go raid. Let's see who is live today that we are gonna raid. Who is our victim? Our victim today. Our victim today. Ba, 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 ba. I was gonna say, I think Ash said him and Jackie were live. Let us go raid our fellow Ash. Ash, are you fucking live? He's not live. What the fuck? I think he's just playing with Jackie. Hold on, wait, let me check. I feel lied to. Hold on. Okay, I think it's just Jackie's live. Alright. Alright. We're gonna go raid Jackie then. Go show her some love. Very nice bear. They're playing some Monster Hunter Wilds. And it looks fucking amazing. It would crash on my PC, but holy shit, it's great. But I will see you guys all tomorrow, where we will be starting Limbus Company. And yeah, until next time, bye-bye!